la ciencia. I gotta put my background music on. I'm gonna sound a little stuff up in a minute. Hopefully, it'll clear up in a minute. Allergies is acting up. Okay, hold on a second. There we go. Then I got my background music in. What's this? Okay. All right. Hello, my chat over there on treeofalogic.com. Eric, Sun Dormant, Susanna, that Shizzle, Michael. I thought I saw Rob. Was that a there you go. Robert, I saw you, Robert. I thought I saw Tommy. What's up, Tommy? What's up, Tommy? Okay, all you over there. I think I got everybody over there on my chat. And what's up, everybody over there on YouTube? Hold on a second. Let me pull up YouTube. Hi, hello. I screenshot what that Joycelyn girl said to Pearl because it was so funny. Joycelyn. Is that the one who we don't like each other? I forget why though. but I do feature her when she goes after Pearl. Because for some reason Pearl don't block her, and homegirl be getting them good old digs in there. Wait, you're sick, so you should who said I'm sick? Why would you put that on me? I swear, you guys don't even think. I didn't say sick, I said allergies. I don't know. Susanna, you just told her yourself, you're a sickly person because you just projected your sickness onto me. I'm not sick. I am very well. I am going through allergies. That does not make me sick. That's a reaction. Gosh. Go back to my chat. You saying stupid stuff in the YouTube chat. When you come into YouTube chat, it makes you say stupid stuff. Well, what the fuck makes you think I'm sick? You mean to tell me you hate that I assumed something on you that you assumed onto me? Is that what you did? You came in here and assumed something on me, so did I put that back on you, and now you sit up here and say, I'm not sick? Well, then you mean to tell me I'm the one I'm not sick? You better watch it, girl. You better watch it. You better learn how to read the cues, okay? You better learn how to read the cues. Maybe you took stupid pills today, or, you know, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with you, but you came in here and say, wait, you're sick, you should go to bed. Who the hell are you? I did not say anything about being sick. S-I-C-K did not even come out my mouth. So you out of pocket for saying something stupid like that. Now get your ass out of YouTube and go back to my chat where you belong. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure you don't come back in. Hold on, I wanna make sure I don't do no friendly fire. No. Get out of the YouTube chat. Get out right now. Go back to my chat. For some reason, you're saying stupid stuff in the YouTube chat. I'm very protective of my health. I never said to some, if I'm sick, which is rare, I'm rarely sick. I'm always talking about my daggone allergies. Always. This is nothing new. What's up, Brittany? Gotta give an evil eye. I don't think people understand the projection. Like, listen, guys, you gotta be careful what people project onto you. You gotta rebuke it. You see how I just violently went back after that? You don't let nobody put stuff on you. And we're gonna talk a little bit about this. And before we get into the Andrew Tate stuff, I'm gonna show you how to rebuke people putting bad stuff on you. Okay, you can call it hoodoo, voodoo. You know, so you can call it anything you want. You can call it bad incantations, but I rebuke all that stuff. If I never said it, I'm not gonna let somebody put it in my mouth. I'm not gonna let somebody sit up here and project something on me that you gotta do it. You gotta remove it. You gotta do it. So you just see how I went from 10 to 100 right when somebody said, "Oh, you're sick," and I immediately say, "Who said I was sick?" I came out strictly aggressive. I am not going to let somebody put something on me that I did not give the permission to put on me. I didn't say anything about sick. And by the way, that me getting angry kind of worked, because now I stopped sniffling from my allergies. Rejecting labels is very powerful. Exactly. Don't ever let somebody put something on you. Okay? It's like, you know, if you sneeze, and elders used to do this a lot. That's why I don't hang around them. I don't hang around elders no more. You know what I'm saying? And unless I'm feeling in top tip shape, because holy smokes, you sneeze around an elder, oh, you okay? You could get the COVID. Did you get your COVID booster? Oh, let me tell you something. That'll come in a little coffee. Always thinking negative. Always thinking the bad. You should never think the bad out of somebody you respect. You should never think badly out of somebody that you like. I would have never, ever say that to anybody I like. And if they did say they were sick, then I'm like, okay, well, how about take some vitamin C? How about take some zinc? How about take some this, that, and the other? I don't play with my health, honey. I take very good care of myself. Minus the daggone allergies every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine. So I don't play that. Y'all got to be careful about that. And it's amazing. We're going to talk about that. Before we get into the Andrew Tate thing, I'm going to show you guys something in reference to people trying to put hexes on you or put spells on you and stuff like that. Remember, I warned Xena about that. I'm gonna tell y'all something, and it's so appropriate. We're gonna be talking about this because I want to talk about this whole thing about, I'm gonna put something because I'm more powerful than you. No one is more powerful than you unless you give that person permission. Do you understand me? I don't ever want you guys to ever forget that. When someone say, "Oh, I'm going to do this to you," you have to give them permission up here. You got to get them permission right here. Somebody gift members. Wait a minute. Who gifted a member? Oh, wait a minute. Nobody gifted a member. But I do want to thank Krager. Krager re-signed up on my Kick. Thank you so much, Krager. Thank you so much, Krager, for re-signing up for another subscription on mykick.com. And hi, Iron, and hi, Victory Woman. So that's what I want to say. You guys need to, oh my God, I'm so transparent. Like really, I'm very transparent. It's so easy to see my personality. I don't hide who I am. It's really, no, I was telling someone to give members. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not, I don't hide who I am. I'm so transparent. You know what I'm saying? You all should know my triggers. I don't deal with that negative, low vibrational stuff. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and get into that right now. Cause I want to talk about this. Lily brought this to my attention. Hold on a second. Let me get to it. Lily. So y'all remember the fat bastard who dealing with numerology? Okay. This is a very old fat man who wants desperately to be relevant. He is one of the mentors of Zerka. That in itself tells you a lot. And I've been going after him every now and then because, he is allied to Pearly things. And I like to go after people who are allied to Pearl. Now, Pearl is basically going into irrelevancy, right? Now it's like I'm moving on to other people. I'm moving on to Myron. I'm moving on. Now, don't get me wrong. I will come after Pearly every now and then. But right now, ever since she got demonetized, ever since she's not getting them daggone Twitter checks, you know what I'm saying? Only place you're going to get that money is from daddy's checkbook. That's the only thing it is, okay? So I want you all to know that men will try to mimic women and think that they have power that women don't have. And this man is a misogynist. He hates women. He feels that he can subjugate women. If you don't agree with him, you're ran through and this and the other. Listen, do not take some fat bastard like this seriously, right? I've been after this fool 3 times. And I make him go away crying. Every time I go after him, he hates it. And then I actually come into his Twitter and I post underneath his tweets talking crap like, you fake being invited to the White House. You don't know nothing. You sit up here and said, and I showed a tweet where he said he predicts that Donald Trump would be the White House, would be the speaker of the, would be House Speaker. And I said, you are a liar. You don't know how to predict nothing. You are just a fraud. You only got stupid people. Let me tell you something. There's a fool born every day. There's a fool there's a fool for every con artist like this. Okay. So don't think that these con artists don't have fools. They do. They just want more fools. And I sit up here and I show like, I'm not scared of you, boy. Never. And I want you to understand, as the mother, and when I say the mother, I'm saying the womb man. You are Johnny come damn lately, baby. The oldest bones was that of a what? The oldest bones was that of a what? Woman. And you all need to understand that you cannot take these clowns seriously. Every time you do something against somebody who didn't ask for it, okay, I want you to understand, you cannot sit up here and do these so black magic against other people and not expect it to come back onto you. You understand? Hold on, I gotta say this again. When you practice in the black arts, you have to be prepared for it to come back on you. I wish Lily was in the chat because Lily has showed me this tweet. Lily showed me this tweet that this idiot had put out here. She said, there you go, Lily. Lily, did I not tell you? I said, Lily, because Lily and I was discussing this in DMs. I said, Lily, trust me, I know about black magic. When you do stuff like this, it comes back on you 3 times. Why? What happens? What is this? What is this? What is this? 1, 2, 3. It will always come back onto you. And I told her, if somebody puts a hex on you or do something evil to you, it's easy to rebuke it back onto them. All you got to say is, no good will come to you until you do right by me. Or you could say, you don't have the power over me. You're not my God. I don't pray to you. I don't worship you, and I do not have any faith in you, or I do not put any power. I rebuke any permission that you have over me in my life. And if you really want to get back into them, if you really want to get back at them, you say, I wish nothing but health, happiness, and prosperity. If you really want to get back at them. And you'll probably say, why would I want to wish something great upon them when they're wishing something bad upon me? Because it comes back to you 3-fold. Do you get? I know that was a little advanced. Let me try to explain it to you. I know you're a little Victoria, like, huh? Listen to me. If you wish bad upon me, and I didn't do nothing wrong. It's different if we're enemies. If we're enemies and we're fighting, it's fair game. Okay? It's fair game. But if I'm minding my own business, I ain't do nothing to you. I don't even acknowledge your presence, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And you just come, I put a hex on you and blah, blah. When you wish good upon the person that so-called puts a curse on you or so-called wish put a hex on you, it will backfire on them. And therefore, all the things you wished upon them comes back on you. Do you guys not understand that when you say, I wish you, if you say something, if somebody said, I wish you get in an accident, they're wishing themselves too. You understand? You cannot sit up here and do a hex on other people and then do some curse and voodoo on someone else and not expect it to come back on you. That's how it works. You can't name me one person that I promise you. Name me one. Think of the old battle axe that likes to play black magic. All these people have messed up lives. All of these people lives are just crap. They're not living happy lives. They're not living good lives because they know they're not going to tell you about it. They know that when they sit up here and put a hex or a voodoo or a spell on another person, it comes back on them. Every time. You can't name one. There's no such thing as a person who practice in the black arts. There's not one. There's not one who sit up here and put spells on other people and they don't have a messed up life. And they don't have misfortune. We about to see the same thing go to Gary. And before this happened to Gary, and Lily is my witness. Lily can witness this to you guys. I said, Lily, because Lily was mad. I don't know if she wanted. I had a funny feeling this bothered Lily. And I said, Lily, let me tell you something about black magic or the black arts. People who practice it are going to are going to suffer the same consequences, if not more, than those that they put that on. I was telling her, I just sat there and said, Lily, listen, Bad things are going to happen to Gary if they haven't happened to him already. And they're going to continue to happen to him until he becomes a better person. He's not fighting evil people. He's joining evil people. He's joining evil people like Zerka, like Pearl. Okay? This is what I'm saying. He's joining these evil people, and evil begets other evil people, and these people are not happy. Does it look like Pearl living a happy life? Nope. Does it look like Zerka living a happy life? No. We just saw him get his ass kicked. And now I'm going to show you the same thing that is going to happen with Gary, because I think this is a good teaching method. So therefore, you learn. And don't give power to other people who say that they got magical spells that you don't have. You all got the same magical spells. But understand this. When you point your fingers and say, I'm going to hex you, I'm going to voodoo you, I'm going to dish you, it's coming back to you 3 times fold. I'm glad you explained it to me. That kind of stuff is no joke to me. Yeah, and I figured it much, Lily. That's why I was like, and I could tell when you was when you was talking to me, I said, this is bothering Lily. And so this is when I was sitting there and said, Lily, let me tell you something. I said, people who practice in this, I said, they always suffer the consequences of their own doing. They always do. I said, when Xena said she put Xena's a perfect example. When Xena said she put a magical sex spell on Darius, I told her, I said, girl, you know that's going to come back on you. Now, who's the one losing their mind over the breakup? It sounds as if that is, what you mean? Green Olive, please shut up. This has nothing to do with no black community. Oh my God. Listen, I'm not in the mood today because I got started off on the wrong foot. So let me tell you something. If you say something that reminds me of a window licker, I'm going to put you in timeout. I'm not playing with you guys today. Had somebody not said something about me being sick or whatever, and I had to rebuke that, I would have been in a better mood. But I'm not putting up with the stupidity. I didn't say anything about the black community. So shut up. I'm not in the mood today, okay? But anyway, I could tell this was bothering Lily, and so I was like trying to explain to her, like, listen, I know this is something that you should be concerned, because you have someone that's going to try to use black magic, and this is something that's in most ethnic groups. Andrew Tate's father was medically diagnosed with MPD. There is medical documentation. What is MPD, monolithic? Hi, Mono. But Mono, hold on. Since you're in my chat, listen. Can I tell you something? I don't know if you know this. I refuse to come into your, I don't know if you noticed this. I don't come into your spaces anymore as long as, what's his name again? Lily, what's the one I don't like? How do I be forgetting these names? What's the one I don't like? No, the guy. Narcissistic personality. Oh, narcissistic personality disorder. Is that what that is? Anyway. Every time I want to come in, he's a co-host, okay? And I refuse to come in there because you know what? The last time I was in your space, that bastard kept kicking me out of the speaker, and then he'll mute me, and he does all this. So I'm tired of these little passive aggressive POSs that are part of the space. You know, and I totally get it. I am very intimidating. I'm not gonna lie. I am very intimidating. And when I'm sitting there saying what I want to say, some people they want to come and attack it. Everybody want to attack the big target. When I'm really in there just being quiet, or I'm agreeing with Lisa or something like that, whatever, blah, blah. And so, yeah, I don't, when he's the co-host, because every time he has those powers, You mean more than welcome to what's GPP? Oh, Gray Pill Podcast. Oh, thank you so much, Gray Pill. I sincerely forgot his name. I'm not this kind of person hold on. I'm not the type of person to throw the rock and hide the hand. I literally forgot his name that quick. I tried to be nice to him. I accepted the olive branch, but now I realize, okay, this is the reason why I hate you. And I'm back to hating him again. I really can't think of his name. I'm really bad. And right now I can't think of his name. If I see his name, Nuance Bro, thank you. Tell him to sit and spin. Thank you. Now that I know his name. So check this out. Nuance Bro, you was the host. Nuance Bro was the co-host, right? And I know you weren't doing this. Nuance Bro kicked me out of speaker. And then I was like, what you kick me out of speaker for? Then I asked to come back and you let me back as speaker. And you was like, oh, something must have been, because you was like, something must have been wrong with Tree's phone. I was like, ain't nothing wrong with my phone. I was going to say something. I was like, no, let me just see if anything So when I'm talking, and then before I can say anything, he mutes me again. So he's like playing this passive aggressive thing, because when you got power, you tend to pick on people that you're intimidated by. And so when he kicked me out of the speaker role again, that's when I said, I'm never coming back to a Monolith space. I like your spaces. I don't like it when he's there. And when he's there, you give him co-host, you get him co-host powers. So I decided I'm never coming to your space again as long as I see that old ugly ass bastard in there. So I just want, since you're in my chat, I just want to let you know why I don't deal with your spaces anymore. Because I'm tired of that monkey. Yes, I called him a monkey. He's a sand monkey sitting up there taking advantage of that position to I guess, get a jab in on me. You know what I'm saying? I already had, that's why I don't deal with that heifer Hannah. You know what I'm saying? She want to brag, I got 11 adopted kids, this, that, and the other. She want to act like she's a trad wife. That woman ain't nothing, okay? And she stood up here and muted me after coming after me because I went after Isabella. I can't stand no freaking coward. You know what I'm saying? If you mean to tell me you want to sit up here and act big and bad when you got power to mute me and to kick me out? No, you ain't gonna. I don't never have nobody treat me like crap. Nah, Nuance. Nah, Lily, Nuance ain't got to apologize. I'm never coming back. Monolith is more than Nuance ain't got to apologize. He's just a bitch. That's what bitches do. He ain't got to apologize. I'm just telling Monolith, because Monolith probably noticed I don't come back in his spaces anymore. So I'm telling him right now verbally why I won't come in his space anymore. Okay, I'm just letting them know right now. You're not going to see me in your space anymore. But you're more than welcome to come whenever I do them. I don't really do them really. He's more than welcome to come into my space. Andrew Tate's father's black. Andrew Tate's father is a Negro. Okay. Okay, so he said narcissistic personality disorder. That makes sense. So, no, his dad is black. I'm sorry, did you see this nappy head? Oh my God, how do you guys see this nappy bald head? Wait a minute, where is his father? Also, how come people don't know races by now? I'm really shocked that people don't. People think Arab is. How do you see this nappy head and think that this is mixed? This is mixed. This is mixed. This is a Negro. Boom, what's going on with you? People don't know. Oh, hold on. You can't see it. Sorry. Oh, you still can't see it. Hold on a second. There we go. Does that look like somebody's mixed? I'm sorry. Show me one mixed person with that type of nappy hair. I'm waiting. Come on, give me the name. Give me the name of one mixed person with that nappy ass hair. That's if he's mixed, then goddamn, I must be straight up white. If you guys are saying that he's mixed, all right. Malcolm X didn't have no nappy hair. Oh no. Malcolm X had no. Malcolm X ain't had no nappy hair, honey. Now you ain't never seen that brother with no nappy hair. It's unlikely because his daughter is black. Yeah. But you know, we had this conversation. Hold on a second. Let me say something. People were saying, okay, you guys do know that there's a difference in the races. There's a difference between an ethnic group and a race, right? And I was saying that it's a shame that you guys weren't taught the difference between the races. You know what I'm saying? I was saying, like, even though 24% of my ancestors are Scandinavian, and I have about a couple that's Germanic, the majority of my ancestors are descendants of the Negroid. That is a race. That is a race of people. And Caucasian is a race. This is why I said Hassan Piker is white. Why did I say Hassan Piker is white? Because Hassan Piker is from Turkey, born and raised in Turkey. Turkey is adjacent to the Caucasoid Mountain, which is where Caucasians were named after. So it's like a lot of people, okay, are just, you know, sitting here saying, oh, well, this person is black and this person is black, whatever, but this person is white. He's not mixed. His father identified as black. To be fair, mixed people can have a variety of lies. That's straight lies. You can't show me not one mixed person with nappy hair you can't name me one. You can't show me one mixed person. When I say mixed, let me be clear about mixed. Your mama is either one race and your dad is another race. Okay. If you have one race of a parent and the other race is another parent, you do not have woolly hair. Stop the cap. Stop it. Okay, just stop. Bubba Wallace does not have nappy hair. Okay. Who else? I got nappy hair. What y'all talking about? Y'all think it's not nappy because how else do you think I get it in dreadlocks? I'm proud of my nappy hair. The only way I can get this is by having nappy hair. No offense, but I don't care about your biological father. I don't see a picture of him, so and I don't mean that to be offensive. But if you can't show me evidence of him, I don't care about that. And once again, I don't mean to be offensive, but I don't give if you can't show me proof and you just talk in the chat, just keep it to yourself. It doesn't mean nothing to me. It's like saying it's snowing outside your window. So what? I don't care. My thing is, who's Jermaine? Jermaine who? Bubba Wallace does not have nappy hair. What is the other guy? What is the other guy who, Smollett? Jesse Smollett don't have nappy hair. All right. Halle Berry don't have nappy hair. So you guys don't know what you're talking about. Okay. I don't know who that is. Let me see. Who is this? Jermaine J. Cole. Yeah. Juicy Smollett. Drake doesn't have nappy hair. Right. Drake doesn't have nappy hair. Okay. So there's that. Rashida Jones does not have nappy hair. Stop it. Okay. So there's that. All right. So everybody y'all naming don't have nappy hair. Boy, y'all just trigger. Look at you people. Who is J. Cole? Who the fuck is J. Cole? Let me see who this is. Now, I'm going to tell you, hold on, damned if you do. If J. Cole don't have nappy hair, I'm going to put you in timeout. Okay, hold on, let me see. J. Cole, he got dreadlocks. J. Cole. Fayetteville, North. Nationality, German American. He looks black. Hold on, let me show you what I'm looking at. Nah, that's nappy hair. What is his mom? J. Cole's government is Jermaine. His mom is white. J. Cole mother. I stand corrected. We found somebody with nappy hair.
Boom! Headshot!
She is indeed.
No, she's great.
I stand corrected. Y'all found somebody. Y'all found somebody who is indeed got a white mama. Yeah, you know though. Hold on. Wait a minute though. Hold on. No, I take it back. No, I take it back. 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 No. I take it back. I take it back. No, I take it back. Even white people with dreadlocks got nappy hair. I take it back. No. I take it back because you gotta really mess your hair up to get it in dreadlocks. I take it back. I'm right. Now, here we go. Yeah, because, no, seriously, white people, look, hold on a second. White men with dreadlocks. That's white. That's white. So you gotta really mess up when you're white, you gotta really mess up your hair. By the way, he is wearing them locks though. Hold on, blue eyes white.
Boom! Headshot!
And he got nappy hair. Now, dreadlocks is another thing. So I take it back. Because you gotta show me a mixed person that's not dealing with, because when you get dreadlocks, you understand. When you get dreadlocks, when white people get dreadlocks, they can't wash their hair. They got to put a lot of grease and stuff in their hair. And they have to do a lot of stuff to reverse the texture of their hair in order to make it nappy. That is not its natural state. So show me somebody who don't have their hair in dreadlocks. Show me somebody, where is it? Nope, I take it back. I thought I was wrong. I'm not wrong after all. Hold on. Show me a white person with hair like this. Show me a white person with hair like this. Don't show me dreadlocks. Don't show me dreadlocks. Show me somebody with hair like this. Okay? Bob Ross has hair like this. Hold on a second. Who's that? Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Bob Ross is... First of all, this is not nappy. Bob Ross has a soft afro. Hold on. You literally gonna... Okay, I get to put you in timeout now. Hold on. We're gonna let the chat decide. Chat. Hold on, chat. Is Bob Ross afro the same as this afro? Let's do a poll. Hold on, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Hold on. Is Bob Ross afro the same as Tate's daddy? Okay. We're gonna let the poll determine your faith there, damn if you do. Uh-oh. That's not gonna end well for you, damn if you do. No. Oh, it's not gonna end well. Oh, you look like you're about to get into timeout there. Oh, damn if you do. Oh, too late. Nope. You keep throwing people out there. Nope. No. Bob Marley didn't have no hair like this Andrew Tate. Who is saying yes? Damn if you do is saying yes. All right, y'all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, hurry up. More votes. Let's get to 40 votes. Let's get one more vote in there. Somebody who hasn't voted in there. Okay, there we go. All right. And there you go. Oh, Green Olive said, I don't know if you're a woman or a man. Green Olive said, misclick. Okay, 83 said no. Oh, you got to go to timeout there. Bye, damn it. See you in 5 minutes, damn if you do. See you in 5 minutes. Okay, who else got somebody that, once again, I got to say this again. I want you guys to prove me wrong. I need somebody to give me a mixed person, meaning they got one parent that's one race and another parent that's a black race that got hair like this. But Bob Marley doesn't have hair like that. Doja Cat doesn't have hair. And when she does have hair, she's got it permed. So you can't use Doja Cat. Etta James. Are y'all seriously saying my Mariah Carey? See, now I'm just gonna start. Mariah Carey has nappy hair. Okay, I'm just gonna put you. 20 seconds. I'm just gonna put you in timeout just for saying Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey has never had no damn nappy hair. Okay. Ice Spice. From my understanding, Ice Spice is Latina. Ice Spice is not. This is what I was told. I was told Ice Spice is Latina or Hispanic. She's not black. I know people want to claim that she's black, but I was told that she is Latina. That's nothing black about her. Okay. So whoever said Etta James, okay, Etta James. Who said Etta James? They're going to go into timeout too. Who said Etta James? Okay, Katie Lang. Okay, you get put in timeout too. Okay. All right, I'm going to make you guys pay for saying stupid stuff in my chat. This is how I teach you. Stop saying stupid stuff. Yeah, and Ice Spice isn't nappy, but I don't want people to think that Ice Spice is black either. Because I see a lot of people, she's half Dominican and half Nigerian. She probably could be. Is she half Nigerian? What was the question? It doesn't matter, Miss Sparkles. I'm about to get off the subject. She said she half Nigerian. Okay. Excuse me. But how does she identify though? I thought she identified as Latina. But anyway, Ice Spice don't have nappy hair. Ice Spice don't have nappy hair. So There's that. So y'all still lose with the Ice Spice. Okay. All right. All right. We about to get off this subject. We about to get back on what I was talking about. Okay. Listen. Also, you guys stop saying that Myron isn't black, that Myron's Arab. Arab is not a race. Arab is a group of people that is Semitic. That's an ethnic group. A Semitic people is an ethnic group. So that's another thing. Like, nobody white looks at Myron Gaines, who's a homosexual. Amaru Fidel is gay. Nobody looks at Myron and go, hey, ask that guy there. He's one of us. Nobody looks at Myron and says he's white. Nobody. And I know a lot of black people hate Myron, and you should. I don't like him either. But to sit up here and say that monkey is not black, that's just, oh my God, are y'all serious? You can hate someone, but still like say, because he's not white. And again, it's like people saying, Ben Shapiro is not white, he's Jew. Jew is not a race. Okay? He's a white Jew. And he's not even Semitic. So I think a lot of people just don't understand the difference between races, ethnicities. You also don't understand the difference between certain type of culture and religions that's within certain type of I do believe Sudanese are Arabs. So yeah, I do believe, but you have some blacks from other parts of Africa that stay in Sudan. So yeah, Abba is Ethiopian, which is black. Nobody looks at Abba and go, oh, he's a white. He's black. He's absolutely black. Hassan is by the definition white. Miss Sparkles, you came in here late, so you need to take a seat, okay? I already talked about Hassan earlier in the day, but because you Jane come lately, you came into my space late, and now you asking questions we already covered. Have a seat, honey, okay? We already talked about Hassan. I don't care what he said he isn't. By the definition of the word, by the definition of where he was born, by the definition of where, that's what I'm saying. We talked about this earlier. You came in here late. I specifically said, and I'll say it again for you because you late. I said, Hassan is born in Turkey. Turkey is adjacent to the Caucasus Mountain. By the definition, he is Caucasian. I think people say Myron is Arab because he kind of has similar features to them. Even with his hair line going away, he has nappy hair. Don't get fooled by the daggone waves that still come from black hair, that comes from wool hair. So I don't know, I can always tell people's ignorance when people say, oh, he's Arab. Oh, he's Jew. Imagine somebody say, oh, Tree's not black, she's atheist. Does that make sense to you guys? That makes sense to you guys for real? Right, real? That right? So you guys need to really study on anthropology. Go look that up and look up I think it's 5 different races. So he is white. I don't care what you say. He ain't black to me. Well, y'all can sit up here and say I'm not black. It don't matter what you say. The fact is he is. He's not white. He's not Indian. You know what I'm saying? He's not a Mongoloid. He's not Caucasoid. He's not Negroid. He's not, what is the other one? It's about 5 of them. So there's that. You can sit up here. He's not, you can sit up here and say he ain't black all you want to. That's just like saying that the earth isn't round. So, what y'all saying? Is it Thanksgiving over there with you guys already? It's only 11 o'clock. What y'all saying? Why y'all saying it's Happy Thanksgiving? Not all Sudanese are Arabs. Arabs have multiple ethnic groups. This is true. The term Arab is stemmed from people in Arabia. The meaning of Arab means persons of the. Yeah, I agree with you, Ether. I don't disagree with you at all. Is Asian considered white or yellow? I don't consider Asians yellow. I never called Asians yellow. As a matter of fact, I called Asians Asians. I never called Asian people yellow at all. I never saw the yellow reference. When I look at Asians, I see nothing but pale skin. I don't see no yellow. I'm like, what yellow y'all talking? Where do y'all see some yellow at? I mean, if you see some of depending on the Asians, because if you look at the Asians in some of the other areas like Thailand, they're not that light. So yeah, I mean, just I don't even see the yellow undertones. If people see, I don't see yellow undertones. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't see it. I mean, I never saw yellow in any of their skin whatsoever. I just haven't. You know, because there's some Asians that can get a little darker. So there's that. So that's the reason why I never called them yellow ever. You can't find that one. It's okay to call us yellow tree. Who do you mean us? I don't say stupid stuff. If I don't see, I mean, I reject that us tone. But here's the deal. I don't call somebody something I don't believe in. I don't believe you. You a lie. Why do you have a black? If you say no, I'm fully Japanese. Are you doing a transracial thing, Victoria girl? Are you doing a transracial thing? I'm sorry. You think I'm going to call you Asian? You better think again. Yeah, the Thai people look very different than Japanese and Chinese. Absolutely. Japanese people, which Victoria girl is not, Japanese people have that nice round face and they have a very pale skin, almost the same as white people. So where y'all get this yellow from? Okay. So that's that. Okay, let's finish this. Okay, I'm ready to move on. I don't care what you listen. The picture of you in this profile is not of a Japanese woman. Stop it. Now, I know some of y'all are trying to hate yourselves. Oh, somebody proved me wrong on Twitter. When I was showing how Myron called himself white, someone said Candace Owens called herself white too, referred to herself as white. I said, no, she was talking about the Americans who are against Palestinians. And she said, nuh-uh. And he literally showed me, or him or her, it could be a girl, a guy. He literally showed me the video again and cut to the part where she says, you know, she said white people and we. And I was like, how did I miss that? How did I miss that? I swear to God, I saw that video twice and I didn't even catch when she referred to herself as white. I was like, I said, oh, you proved me wrong. I concede. I had no idea. I said, oh, yes, I had egg on my face. Because I was like, I said she was talking about the Palestinian people. So, I was like, oh, she referred to herself as white. So once again, you got people who really hate. Let me tell you something. I love being black. I don't mess with the black community. I don't deal with y'all over there on Black YouTube. Y'all stay over there on y'all side of the same train tracks. But I love being black. Not one time have I ever accidentally referred to myself as somebody white. Okay? So I'm just saying, it's funny how the people who really hate black people, Candace Owens and Myron, are the ones who really subconsciously think that they're white. That was a Freudian slip, honey, if I have seen one. And I swear I was so upset that I missed that. Why are people so colorist towards it? I don't think it's colorist. I think it's just basically just self-hatred. I mean, like when you bleach your skin and you turn like if you want to know who has self-hatred and that's just basically turning themselves into another person, Little Kim is a prime example. Homegirl looks nothing like her original self. She was a very cute girl. She should have left her face alone. She messed up her face and she got her nose to be all thin out her lips, put these cheekbones in, and she bleached her skin to no other. I'm like, girl, why did you do that? Why would you do that? So that's self-hatred. It's not colorist. Y'all want to colorist is different than self-hatred. Self-hatred is Ali the white guy who tried to turn himself into a Korean. That's self-hatred. So I think the colorist is when you preference one color over another. Okay, Ali London. Thank you, Jackson. Ali London had self-hatred. So that's totally different than colorist. So, there's several people who don't like the way they were born as a race. And so they try to turn themselves into a race. Okay, so there's that. All right. Kevin, $2. Myron and Donovan definitely hate themselves. Well, I don't think so with Donovan. Donovan doesn't hate himself as a black man. Donovan hates his ratchet ass mama who gave birth to him. That's a difference. He hates black women. Donovan, unless y'all gonna show me something I didn't know, Donovan has never changed his features. Donovan has embraced his nappy balding head. Donovan has never bleached his skin. No, Donovan is just an idiot, but he does not resent being black. He's just an idiot, So he has never done anything to himself physically Rachel Dolezal is a white woman who hates herself. So therefore, and look, she still identifies as black. So, that's another one. Rachel Dolezal has self-hatred. Skybomb, thank you so much for the tier 2. Welcome to the dark side, baby. Welcome. All right. Okay, guys. I'm going to stop talking about this so I can finish this so we can get into the Andrew Tate stuff. Because I want you all to know when to not give anybody any power and when to look at. So I want to show you how when you do bad things or when you wish bad things, how it comes back onto you. Okay. So here we go. So this is what this clown said. Our hex Andy Loyals under the next full moon, October the 28th. They deserve it. They are literally a terrorist organization, doxing and swatting people, then reporting people who call them out. Punk ass kids. God will be pleased. Which God? Which God is being pleased though? Because if you are religious, which I am not, do you think that your loving God would participate in something so stupid? Follow Keys Tracks, $5. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Love you. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. So you got to understand there's different gods. There's several gods. So when somebody say God, this is why you guys hold on. And can I say something really quick to you silly Christians? When you follow for the Christ is King, you're falling for a narrative of someone else's Christ. If you do understand saying Jesus Christ is king is different than Christ is king. And it's amazing that a lot of Christians are like, Christ is king. Well, which Christ? Which Christ we talking about? Which Christ are you talking about? Okay. So I'm just saying, it's amazing. As an agnostic, I see the trickery that people fall for. You know, like thinking that Christ is king is talking about Jesus Christ of Nazareth, right? No, Lazarus. No, hold on. Where's Jesus Christ from? I forgot that quick. Nazareth. I was right, but I just didn't pronounce it right.
Money, please.
Nazareth. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. So Christ is king, and you got to understand there's different people. If you guys don't even understand who originated that saying. God, that's so stupid. Okay, yeah, Lazarus is the dead person. I forgot. Rise, Lazarus, come forth. Okay, he goes, karma is coming. This is just projection because karma going to come after that. After that, the law is coming for you. So he sit up here and put this full moon up here. Okay. And for those who practice Wiccan, you understand that this is just an empty threat. Because the last thing you do, if you want to place a curse on someone, you don't do it on the full moon. You don't do it on the full moon. This is what I said. He don't even know what he's doing. This is what I'm saying. He has no. But see, this is why the true arts. The true arts are practiced by women because there's not ego into it. And the women understand nature. They understand the globe. Okay. Yes, and do you announce? No. Oh my God. Fellow T, I forgot about that. You don't announce it. Oh my God. Thank you. You don't announce it. You don't tell them. You never say it. Okay? I forgot about that. Thank you so much, fellow Keys Tracks. Okay? You never say it. All right? In front of everybody on a social media platform. So when I saw he did on the full moon, I said, he's an idiot. Cause you got the waxing and the waning portion of the moon. This fool is doing it on the waxing, which means this is when you do powers to attract to yourself. Weaning is when you're doing something against someone else. But remember, if you do the black arts or black magic against other people, it always come back onto you 3 times heavy. Okay? So he puts this curse on to Aiden Ross, and he says, if Aiden was a good person and did good things, no hex can touch him. Understand this. Gary is a piece of shit. He does not do good things. He does a lot of horrible things. This is why a lot of horrible things happen to him. And it's going to continue to happen to him. But he is a man who sold out for money. This fool is trying to get some money to sell out to. Promote drug use, promote homosexuality to the kids watching him. His moderators encourage doxing and swatting. So I guess Gary here is trying to justify why he should be allowed to put a curse on someone. To his army of internet thugs, lots of bad karma equals hex very effective. That's not how that work, clown. That's not how that work. You are not the deity that decides on how karma should be applied to someone. Idiot. And didn't take long to set in. Now watch this. Now this is right after the hex, right? This is right after the hex. This is on the 30th, right? R.I.P. My first content house, October the 1st through October the 31st, 2023. Address was doxxed and swatted by Aiden Ross internet thugs. Have to move to a new place or it won't happen again. New content house will be ready within a week. By the way, it never happened.
Boom, headshot.
No new content house happened, right? Aiden Kick will be sued over this. Lawsuit will be filed in November. It's November the 23rd. The judge dismissed the lawsuit. Wait a minute.
Headshot.
And I do believe, yeah. The judge dismissed the lawsuit and he tried to file it again and it never happened. Oh, but it gets better. Partial tear of my Achilles. Should be walking again in December. This could have been a lot worse. Thanks for all the wishes. What I tell y'all? Can't stop playing with black magic, baby. Stop playing with it. Don't play with it. Shout outs to Lily for showing me this. This happened today. I did not know. I don't watch Gary. I've been so busy. He cursed himself, Miss Sparkles. Of course, you came here late, so you don't even know the context of this. Then he goes, no boxing this weekend, going to the hospital instead. Look at his old big old fat leg. You big fat body. You're miserable. Your ding ding don't get hard. You're ugly. You smell. You're grotesque. You can't get, your wife don't even want to deal with you no more. And you chasing at the 19, 20-year-old TikTok and Kick stars. You're 50 years old. Grow up, dude.
Well, I told everyone I'll box this weekend. I don't think that's happening anymore. What do you think? No, not boxing this weekend. So I'm going to the hospital instead.
Oh no. You mean tell me the hex that you put on Aiden is coming back on your ass? And I told this to her. I told her. So remember, look at what he said here. No, sorry. Look at what he said here. This is what he said here. He said, partial tear in my Achilles. This should be walking again in December. Ready? Yo, Carlos, how long it take you to walk again? Wait a minute, you just said you gonna be walking in December. What you asking this guy for? Who is this Carlos? I don't know who that is, but you just said you're gonna be walking in December, which you're not. December's next week, clown. You said you're gonna be walking again, but now you asking somebody who you're gonna be walking again. Okay. All right. When I'm telling you this, do not fear these people who say that they're going to put a hex on you or put a curse on you and all. It's easy to rebuke it, honey. It's easy. I would never give this clown that type of power. First of all, men should never indulge into that unless they are without ego. This is how you got a lot of your and they don't practice in black magic. That's the thing. Okay. That's a low vibration. Let me just say this again, because I think some people got confused when I said when somebody wishes you bad things, you wish good things upon them. Okay. Let me explain that in more details, and then we're going to get into the Aiden Ross thing. So when someone wish bad things on you, say, oh, I'm put a voodoo curse on you until, you're going to, bad things are going to happen to you. First of all, rebuke it immediately. And if you really want to if you really want that karma to happen upon them really fast, you just wish good things upon them. It cancels out everything. Not only does it cancels out everything upon that he's so-called put on you, but it comes back on him tenfolds. And then those things that you wished upon him come back on you. I know someone who was young, naive, used black magic to hex an opponent in a race. The next race, his car caught on fire. He was almost ended, and his body, whoa! His body, 90% scars. He's in his late 50s now and regrets it. Wow. 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 Let me tell y'all something. Don't listen. I know about these powers. I know all about them. You know what I'm saying? And when you know what never to do, you know what I'm saying? You should, I'm just going to say this and then we're going to move on. That's amazing. That's story right there. You cannot, like I said, with the women wanting to put a sex spell on their men only for it to work on them instead. Like, you cannot try to control somebody's free will. Always remember this. Free will. It's in the Bible. I'm not even religious. And even I know that in the Bible. Free will. You cannot impose upon somebody's free will and not expect that to come back on you. This is what you have to understand. Okay? So this whole, I put a hex, I put a spell, I put it, this, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you serious with that shit, nah, boo, that's going to come right back on you. Every time. And what's worse is when men try to practice it. When men try to practice it, it's coming out of ego, so the karma is going to be hard. This is one of many things that has happened to Gary, and it's only going to get worse. You cannot publicly, and I'm so glad Track said this. You cannot, first of all, do this on the full moon. Stupid, because you're basically attracting the very thing you're expelling. Okay, waxing is attracting, weaning is projecting. All right, that's how it works. And you did it on the full moon, and you did it out loud in front of an audience. To give you an understanding why you never say anything, it's like, what do they say? When you make a wish, when you blow a candle, when you blow the candles out and you make a wish, what do? Do you tell everybody what you wish for, or do you keep it to yourself? Come on, y'all know the answer to this. By the way, and that is a form of pagan ritual. Don't be afraid of it, whatever. It's innocent, and it has good intentions. Okay? But when there's a reason why it's candles, there's a reason why it's on a cake, there's a reason why you must think good thoughts and think of a wish, and then you blow it out. You see what I'm saying? All right? There you go. You keep it to yourself. You don't tell anyone. If you tell anyone, it doesn't come true. All right? And it must be something good for you, not something for someone else that's harmful. Now, if you want good things for another person, like say, for instance, if you made a wish, oh my gosh, there used to be a show. It was an old woman who would talk through the TV, right? And she would give the kids 3 wishes, or maybe 4, I can't remember. And I don't know. They were just, anyway. And one of the girls who got, she finally realized, maybe it was 4, I can't remember the wishes. Maybe it was 4 or 5 wishes, I'm not sure. But anyway, the old woman in the TV used to talk about, oh, my knees been ailing. Oh, I'm telling you, they just hurt me so bad. So the girl made her final wish for the old woman who was giving all the wishes to have her knees feel good. So when you wish good things for your own wishes, so if you have something that's your own wish and you wish it on other people, it actually works just as fast, if not faster, because you're not thinking for yourself. Now, I'm just going to let you know I'm very selfish, so when I do make wishes, it's always on me.
Boom! Headshot!
I'm just gonna be honest about it, okay? Okay, all right. So there's that. But if you make a wish, during your birthday, and you wish for something else, but you can't tell the other person. Never, ever, ever, ever tell the other person. I talked to my mom and granny. My mom sends the most beautiful cardinal who sits near me. Wait a minute, that's a bird. Am I pronouncing this bird right? I know what you're talking about. I used to have a friend who had a bird like that, who sits near me and sang, and Graham sends a silly little hummingbird who literally hovers in my face and looks me in the eye. Cardinals. Oh, Cardinals. Cardinals. Oh, like the baseball team. I thought robins were red. Can't. Okay. All right. Cardinals. Okay. So there's that. So it's a football team too? Oh my gosh. Okay. So anyway, so I thought this was a good thing to talk about. But this is why men who are full of ego, which this POS is full of ego. He's full of himself. He acts like he has these magical powers and that he can basically determine, I can use numerology to Ladies and gentlemen, do not give these people that type of power. They do not have power to tell you what's going to happen to your life based upon the day that you were born. I know it's fun. Excuse me. When I used to be young, seriously, I kid you not. When I used to be young, I used to be into the numerology and the astrology and stuff like that. Now I'm like, I got the power. You know what I'm saying? The universe is within me. Okay. And those of you know what I'm saying, as above, so below. So when you get to that stage of your school of life lessons, then you can look at somebody like this clown and be like, you ain't got no power, baby. You can't touch me. Okay. Skybomb, my birthday is Monday. It is. Oh my God. Remind me on Sunday so we can, on Sunday. That's right, Patty. As within, so without. Skybomb, remind me on Sunday so we can wish you happy birthday. Okay? Remind me on Sunday so we can wish you happy birthday. I would love to wish you happy birthday. And then we can give you some cake. You want some cake? We're going to give you some cake. We're going to give you some cake. Okay. So let's get into Andrew Tate. This POS. I can't stand on. Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate was raised to hate women because, as Mono said, I did not know this. He had NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. So, y'all giving him pre-birthday cake. Have every man. Hey, every man for his. So, AIDS Drew Tate. So, when you listen to how he talks about his dad, he talks about his dad so proudly. But if you really look at his father was a POS dude. Now, his father, although brilliant in reference to chess, is really physically inferior as a person. He was not there to raise his 3 kids. He was not a loving husband at all, was barely there as a dad. And so this man their father was more of a father to strange boys who attended his chess school than his own sons. So these clowns are going through life trying to impress their dead ain't shit daddy, okay? All right, that's all that is. You know what I'm saying? Because his father was never there. So that's what they're trying. And they resent their mother because they blame their mother because their father blamed their mother. This came out of Andrew's mouth. Andrew Tate said, I remember my dad came home and And my mom just started running out the mouth like, where you been? We've been doing this and we need this bit played and this, that, and the other. And my father just looked at me and my brother and said, see, I got to go, man. I got to go, child. I got to go, son. The bitch won't shut up. And he left again and we didn't see him again for weeks. And they blamed that on their mother. They blamed it on their mother. They were like, my mom wouldn't shut up, and she kept going, yeah, because your dad wasn't there to take care of the house. He wasn't there to help raise you bastard kids. He wasn't there to basically help get, she's doing everything. She's working 2 jobs. She's raising you idiots. He's over there playing, I'm going to sleep in my car, I'm going to get into the hotels, and I'm gonna go around the world and play chess. And then Andrew stood up here and lied, telling myself, my father worked for the CIA, Cap. That didn't happen. I can't believe people really believe that. So Andrew Tate, I'm going to tell you the technique, and you guys got to be aware of this. There's some people I will never debate because they do this. It's called, I'm going to just straight up lie. And if you don't have the receipts to prove that I learned this from debating a lot of the alt-right, when the alt-right was known as the alt-right. I would do all this research and they'll sit up here and say, oh, well, the Jews are responsible for the immigration. I was like, well, Angela Merkel is the reason why there's so many immigrants from the Middle East in Germany. Oh, well, Angela Merkel is a Jew. No, she's not. And then I had to show proof that both of her parents are Catholic whites. And the descendants of them were also Orthodox Catholics, white. So it's like, I said, and also you can only be Jewish if your mom is a Jew. And her mom was Catholic, so was the dad. And he would go, oh, okay, well, see, she's controlled by Mossad or whatever. And so you every time you prove them wrong, they come up with new stuff and new stuff and new stuff if you have done your research. And after debating these guys for so long, I stopped doing the Jews aren't in control. I just went another route. Yeah, the Jews did because they're better than you. I don't even do the research. They don't want to do the research. I'm not going to do the research. So these people just sit there and make you do all the work. And they still sit up here and tell blatant lies. For example, you all know, what is it that everybody knows about me? Okay. You all know that I used to be a police officer. And then when I got out of policing, I went and done personal bodyguard work for strippers, exotic dancers. And while bodyguarding one exotic dancer, she wanted me to slap one of her customers. And that's how I got into, I realized men are paying you a lot of money to just, hit them, and it came on from there. So that's I became a professional dominant. That's my backstory, okay? So that all did happen. Now, this is how Andrew Tate does an interview when somebody tells straight facts. So, Tree, you used to be a police officer. I was never a police officer. Now, if I flat out deny it, that means you got to prove I'm wrong. Hold on, guys. I got to fix my mic. Okay. You got to prove I'm wrong. So he'll just straight up and say, I wasn't. That wasn't me. And then so they'll say, Tree, we have the proof right here. We have your employment records. Oh, well, see, yeah, I was working for them, you know what I'm saying? But I really wasn't, I was mainly inside the most of the time. I didn't have my own squad car. We also have the records that you was the first woman to be joined the SWAT team. Oh, well, see, that was, see, what happened there was, they needed that to get some diversity payments, but I never participated in any SWAT team. I didn't even have to apply. You know what I'm saying? They just made me a part of it just so they could get that grant money. But you were in the hospital for getting stabbed while doing a drug raid at a crack house. Oh, see what had happened. You see how that works? You see how that works? It's like, so if you don't know the facts, you know what I'm saying, then, you know, you'll sit up here and you can lie, and if nobody knows how to debunk it because they don't know how to prove you're wrong, you get away with a lie. That's all that Andrew Tate does. We're going to show it to you. So I'm going to show you Milk Bar. Oh my God, you guys need to go join Milk Bar. If you're on Twitter, I am not flexing itsy bitsy. If you are on Twitter, I highly recommend that you all go follow Milk Bar TV. Okay, this man always have the receipts. So we're gonna watch 2 videos of him, and we're gonna watch Players and Thoughts. But Players and Thoughts, she has a new name. I don't know what this new name is, but I got her video. But let's watch this. This is so good. So it's the Andrew Tate where he interrupts the lies that Andrew Tate tells and lay out the receipts. Watch this.
I am accused of helping my friends get big on TikTok. That is what I'm accused of. I told some girls I know how to post on TikTok to become viral, and they are saying I'm a human trafficker for that reason. It is insane. So I'm accused of making money from TikTok.
Webcam stuff, right?
TikTok.
Okay, but wait, let's call it webcam stuff, right?
No, let's not call it that. The indictment is about TikTok.
Okay, that is absolutely not true. The indictment specifically mentions that he recruited girls by deception by tricking the victims into thinking he was going to date and in some cases marry them. Then he transported them to Romania. He sheltered them in a house full of sex workers. He invoked false debts that the girls could never get out of. And he did so by force, coercion, and threats of violence, all for the purpose of sexual exploitation on MyFreeCams and OnlyFans. And that is textbook human trafficking via the Loverboy method. And it's in accordance with the Palermo Protocol, which is the international standard for human trafficking.
Okay. Now, also, I need to add something to this. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. These were the main 4 platforms that Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate used his girls, or he used it. He basically owned these. He owned these social media accounts, or his bottom bees owned them to funnel in the men to their OF or their web or his webcam service. So what, and this is being done to this day. You understand that places like Kick, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and I'm missing another one, TikTok. These are where the girls get on camera and they take the nice, booty shots and the boob shots, and they go, if you want to see more, come here, and so basically they'll join via being the free advertisement they get on these other social media platforms. The reason why Andrew Tate is trying to move the narrative to TikTok is because in the case filings, it specifically says that TikTok was one of, it didn't say TikTok was the only one, because it also says Instagram as well. It also says Twitter too. It shows that Andrew Tate was recruiting, using the girls' images, having the girls take pictures, and using that to trap the simps or trap the horny guy, and then to funnel them into their OnlyFans, get them in the DMs like, ooh, I would love to talk to you, but I can't get the way I want to get here because I know that Instagram is monitoring our DMs. But if you really want me to get and tell you what I really think and show you some real cool pictures, join my OnlyFans, and then you can hit me on DMs by then. And one of the things we learned from these clowns is how OnlyFans is nothing but an MLM. It's like they constantly get you, the guys, and when I mean MLM, multi-level marketing. So they join at one level, like they joined the OF page, and then they get a DM saying, ooh, they get a blurry picture. You won't believe what, no, my brother, my stepbrother caught me like this. You know what I'm saying? And they got this blurry picture. Pay $5 if you want to see, or pay $10 if you want to see, or, you know what I'm saying? And then they'll sit up here and they'll chat with them. They're like, oh, what you like? Do you like feet? Do you like this? Do you like boobs? Do you like ass? What do you like? Because I got something for you. So the women are in there and just basically trying to get an understanding of what they're into, and then try to sell them up, trying to upsell. Buy this for $10, buy this for $20. You want to get a special webcam session? $25, blah, blah, blah. So you're like, it's getting them in the DMs, getting them to join OnlyFans is just half the way through. Upselling them and trapping them into other things to buy for in the DMs is what really get the money in. And so that's why he wants to sit here and move the narrative of it's the TikTok. No, it's not just TikTok. It's all of this is used to get these men. God, I'm so glad I ain't got a penis. It's used to get these horny men from these free platforms like TikTok, like Instagram, like Twitter, like Snapchat, to get them off of there and into their personal OnlyFans or Tate's webcam business.
Not just TikTok.
Right. It's not just TikTok.
Why did you call it a PhD pimping hose degree?
No, you're talking about an old video which was made satirically.
Why did you call it that? Oh, that was satire.
Of course it was. 9 years ago, the internet was a very different place. And if you're going to sit here and say, oh, 9 years ago, you said stupid things on the internet, it's not a gotcha
That
moment.
wasn't 9 years ago, but Milk Bar is going to debunk this. I mean, this is amazing. People are going to believe this was 9 years ago.
Because every single person has.
The PhD course is about how I ran my webcam studio.
Welcome to the Tate PhD course. If you've bought this course, which you obviously have, congratulations, you're going to change your life for the better.
The PhD course was not satire, and it was being sold on his website, curbatate.com, until his arrest. After the arrest, his team then deleted it from his website and went as far to actually scrub any trace of it from the internet archives. And of course, we did get a copy of that before it was wiped.
Did you know that? I learned that through a case that I was working on many years. I didn't know you could do this. So hold on, we're gonna play this. The internet archives, especially like the Wayback Machine, they take automatically take what you call the crawlers. Is it called crab crawler? Anyway, there are crawlers on the internet that just take these snapshots and they put it in the archives on a lot of these archive sites. I did not know that you can submit paperwork to have that scrubbed from an archive machine. I knew about this back in 2016, okay? Because I was doing some background work on Sean King, and turned out that one of his websites that he was using to hustle people for money was completely gone. And so I sent an email, and then all of a sudden they said, "Oh yes, a request was sent in, and then a request was sent in to remove this from the site." I said, "You can do that? You can literally remove stuff from the website?" He was like, "Yes, it's part of our terms and conditions." So I was like, So why am I telling you guys this? I'm telling you all that. What's up, Peter? I'm telling you all this is that for stuff like, well, Pearl is not, actually, it's no need to even go after Pearl. I mean, I will every now and then, but you know, this is why I started downloading everything that Pearl was doing, because she was known to delete it. And then I will go to the archive and get it and get a copy of it before she submitted paperwork to have it removed. I did not know you can do that, actually. This was something that amazed me. Let's rewind this part again.
He then deleted it from his website and went as far to actually scrub any trace of it from the internet archives. And of course, we did get a copy of that before it was wiped. The PhD course is also mentioned in the case files, where his videos have been transcribed about him bragging about what the course is. And the following video that you're about to see was uploaded in 2000.
Look at this. See, ladies, this is why I say keep your damn legs closed. These men that take the courses from Andrew Tate, they believe that they have so much sexual power over you, and maybe some of them do. Maybe some of you women are, this is why I tell you, stop having these men release inside of you. Okay, you can't bond with somebody who ain't released inside of you. And also, stop falling in love with these idiots. You know what I'm saying? Keep your damn legs closed, and you won't have to worry about being in the Pimpin' House degree course program.
2020.
So yeah, on CobraTape.com, I have my PhD program, and that is PhD is Pimp and Hose degree that I'm.
Clever.
And
Clever.
That teaches basically how I got girls, how I met girls, how I got girls to like me, how I got girls to fall in love with me to work on webcam for me. Because that's what I did. That was my MO, was find girls, make them love me, and make them work for me.
Every time he said, find girls, make them love me, I'm so glad listen, my dad ain't shit. I'm gonna let y'all know, but I'm so glad I had the daddy I had, because I could never, even in my naive state, at the age of 12, 13, 14, I could never fall for this stupid stuff. I could never fall for some idiot like this. And this is the reason why they like young girls. Because some young girls who don't have a dad or come from a troubled home, they will fall in love with somebody like Tate. And they'll give it up real quick, too. I mean, just looking at first of all, I don't find Tate attractive. I've also seen his ding ding. That's not very impressive either. Boom, headshot. I never understood, how could the most darkest thing on this idiot is his ding ding. And it looks nasty, too. Ew.
And that's how I got rich. So that teaches everything I know from start to finish about not only getting girls, not only obtaining them, but retaining them. Because that's a completely different game as well. Mm-hmm. So I teach everything I know in there. And they were looking for one person to say they're a victim. By the way, they failed. They did not even find one. Show me a picture. Show me a video. Who's even in a victim?
This is a blatant lie. This is just there's no victims. There's no victims. There's none. There's none. They're just making stuff up. There's no women that ever said this about me. Just the blatant lies in here just amazes me. Hold on a second. The Tate looks like he has fetal alcohol syndrome. He may have, but I don't think so. I think it's because his father's just inferior. I'm just being. His father looks like he has crappy genes, and he passed it on to his kids, and that's why I made sure to show the balding picture. Tristan is balding, but he got some hair plugs put in, and Andrew Tate is balding, but he just go ahead and cut it all off. You know what I'm saying? They inherited their very inferior genes from their dad.
I did. That was my MO, was find girls, make them love me, and make them work for me. And that's how I got rich. So that teaches everything I know from start to finish about not only getting girls, not only obtaining them, but retaining them. Because that's a completely different game as well. Mm-hmm. So I teach everything I know in there.
How did I see what? Hold on a second. Morgan said, how do you see that treat? See what? Hold on. I don't. He's such a creep. He's just a POS dude. I feel bad for the sister. The sister don't have nothing to do with them. I feel so bad for them too. But the sister, when the sister found out what they was doing, the sister's like, them ain't my brothers. I don't know who they are. She was so happy to take on her husband's name. You know what I'm saying? So people don't recognize that that's her sister. So she was like, yes, Lord, I would take on your last name, honey. Yes, Lord, remove this Tate from my daggone name. So yeah, see, she don't go by Tate. So a lot of people don't know it's her.
And they were looking for one person to say they're a victim. By the way, they failed. They did not even find one. Show me a picture. Show me a video. Who's even in a victim? There's nobody. The whole thing is made up.
You said earlier, who are these women? Well, there are 7 named in the...
Oh, hold on. Oh, you want to know how do I know? His news are on Twitter. I'm not joking. Tate nudes are on Twitter. Somebody had it in my daggone Twitter feed, and I'm still upset about that. That's how I saw his old ugly, nasty looking ping ping. Yes, his news are on Twitter. Yeah, she's a lawyer. Andrew Tate's sister is a lawyer. Oh, y'all thought, oh, no wonder y'all was like confused how I know about how his ding ding look. Oh, okay. I thought everybody knew this. See, look, Mug said, yeah, I saw it on Twitter too. Yeah. So yeah, it's not, no, don't get us wrong. We didn't ask to see these ugly things. Cause let me tell you something. But no, somebody who I follow retweeted the ugly looking things in full nude. And I was like, ew. Hold on, this is me. What's that between his leg? Is that a burnt Cheeto? Honey, let me tell you something. I was like, how? I swear to God, I was sitting there going, how is he making women fall in love with that? And so he has to be munching something. He must be his munch game must be on fleek. That's what I'm saying. His munch game had to be on fleek because I was not impressed. I was like, and I'm not saying he has to be hung, but goddamn, at least be hung more than a damn rat, dude. I've seen medical rats hung heavier than Andrew Tate. I seen bigger ding dings on a chihuahua. What in the world? He making women fall in love with him with that? How? He probably drugged them. Facts, Q Esther. I was not impressed, dude. I was not impressed. Okay, sorry. Let me get back to this. What did I just do? Oh my God. Hold on. Okay.
And they were looking for one person to say they're a victim. By the way, they failed. They did not even find one. Show me a picture. Show me a video. Who's even a victim?
He's just
There's nobody.
lying.
The whole thing is made up.
You said earlier, who are these women? Well, there are 7 named in the indictment.
Yeah, have you seen the videos of them on the internet saying we're not victims? They made us be victims.
Only 2 of them. And he's going to tell it. Hold on, he's going to tell it.
They failed. They did not even find.
Oh, so you see what he's doing? So when he lies, and then Pierce, who did a bad job, says, there's 7 victims. Oh, well, you see this. So he keeps moving the goalposts every time he gets caught in a lie. This is what you call bad faith, extremely bad faith.
One. Show me a picture.
Also, why does he have his glasses on? He did. So here's another thing too. Tate did not have his glasses on for Tucker. Tate did not have his glasses on for Candace Owens. Why is that, chat? Why? Let me see if you guys can recognize that. He did not wear his glasses. I don't remember seeing the second interview with Piers Morgan. I wasn't interested. The first time he was in the studio. The second time I really didn't see the second interview Piers did with him. But all of a sudden now, Andrew Tate wants to wear his shades. That's what he says, but that's not true. That's not true because this is a thing. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell it to you guys. When Andrew is intimidated and he's talking to someone that he has no, apparently he doesn't know if Pierce is going to give him a softball interview or not. So therefore it's like a coping. It's like it's a shield in a way for his persona, but it's also to hide the fear in his eyes, and to hide that he's blatantly lying. Because when you watch him with Candace Owens, when you watch him with Tucker Carlson, it's easy to tell when the stupid monkey is lying, okay? But also he wants to hide behind that, as you know, like some people do this. Some people cover their solar plexus, you know what I'm saying, as a comfort. It's just a way to guard yourself. It's like me. I wear hats. It's just the same thing.
A video. Who's even a victim? There's nobody. The whole thing is made up.
You said earlier, who are these women? Well, there are 7 named in the indictment.
Yeah, have you seen the videos of them on the internet saying we're not victims? They made us be victims. And the victims are saying, I didn't exploit them to do TikTok.
There are formally 7 victims between the 2 brothers, and 5 of the 7 victims have given official statements to the authorities against the brothers. And the 2 that did not were instructed by Tate to say they were not. And all of this was...
Okay. This dummy was saying this while he was in jail. You need to make more videos with Jasmina and start reaching the media in Romania, and Vivian and other girls need to make videos saying that Tate tried to put pressure on them to give statements, but they didn't want to. They tried to frame the guys. Do you understand? And then down here it says, make sure Jasmina and Betty look good all the time. No one camera with the ugly girls say have to look amazing. What is this?
Exposed in his recorded jail call.
Hold on. Make sure Jasmina and Betty look good all the time. Not one with the ugly girls say they have to look amazing and all the damn! No one cares what the ugly girls say. No one cares what the ugly girls say. They have to look amazing in the clips. Dude, oh my God, he's such a POS dude. When does the trial begin? The pre-trial starts in January. When does the actual trial? I don't know. But the pre-trial starts in the pre-trial starts in January.
7 victims between the 2 brothers, and 5 of the 7 victims have given official statements to the authorities against the brothers. And the 2 that did not were instructed by Tate to say they were not. And all of this was exposed in his recorded jail calls. Those calls are now part of the case files and have been covered by Romanian media and Rolling Stone magazine.
Make it sound like a big emotional. It has to be emotional orchestra. Me going to jail, everyone saying it's a scam. Innocent people don't have to do this, ladies and gentlemen. How are you going to do this in Romanian jail? I guess he thought that Romanian jail was so backwards that they're not going to record his phone calls while he in jail. What an idiot.
And in my timeline, the 2 victims also have tattoos that say things like owned by Tate tattooed on their body, and they were dating him. After Tate was arrested, they were taken to Dubai, where the prosecutor claims that they are still under his control. And there's a civil case getting started in the UK where 4 victims claim that Andrew Tate sexually assaulted them.
In the prosecution file, if you want to talk about it, there's not a single bank transfer. There's not a single piece of evidence for any money. But they haven't found any money. There's no money.
Once again, there are multiple pages of transfers and financial transactions in the files. In fact, Tate even dedicated an entire evidence volume to them.
Okay, hold on, let's read this. Tristan obtained money under the judicification model stars, cam money, and in the Revolt UK account opened under the name Goose Famous. Goose for Moose Ltd. received over 300,000 pounds, making large transfers to the defendant, Andrew Tate, under the names Pimpin' Paul. These guys, oh my God. He donated under the name Pimpin' Poe Money, and Hustlin'. Investigation revealed that the defendant, Tate Emery, Andrew, transferred the sum of over 4 million pounds, 4,100,000 pounds to his Revolt Bank. God damn, 4 million? With the explanation, Rev OnlyFans. Hey, Revenia, you got an OnlyFans, girl. Oh, headshot. This Rev, girl, I didn't know you was working with Tate. Revenia done got her own. Look at the Revenia. They telling on you, girl. They telling your business, Revenia. Revenia, you got your own bank account, girl. Okay, referrals with proposals for authorization to obtain financial transaction data, financial transaction order, and warrant issued by the Bucharest court. Minutes of investigation. Okay, there we go.
It's volume number.
Let me rewind that a little bit.
That Andrew Tate sexually assaulted them.
In the prosecution file, if you want to talk about it, there's not a single bank transfer. There's not a single piece of evidence for any money. But they haven't found any money. There's no money.
Once again, there are multiple pages of transfers and financial transactions in the files. In fact, DICOT even dedicated an entire evidence volume to them. It's volume number 70. So inside of that volume of financial transactions, they even go as far to put the warrants issued in order to get the financial transaction data. So they have money, they have transfers, they know how much money was sent from the brothers to the brothers, and they even know the accounts and the account numbers that they were sent to. There's also a new investigation that's underway that's looking into their involvement in money laundering.
Oh, yeah! They're working on more cases to throw at these clowns. I forgot those other charges haven't even dropped on them yet. Money laundering
and tax evasion. This investigation was announced on the day that they were indicted. So there's probably going to be additional charges specifically for financial crimes.
What did I do? I promoted accounts on the internet.
You made money.
Didn't sell crack. Didn't sell drugs. So when I was 24, 25, I sold drugs. 10 years ago, I helped women promote their profiles on the internet. Correct. 10 years ago. Firstly, I have not been involved with it for 7 years. It's not how
Ryan! You was doing it during COVID.
make money. I haven't touched it for a very long time.
7
years is a long time.
You made a lot of money from it. You made millions of pounds from sexual webcam activity where you and the woman doing the webcams would make money. You accept that?
No. What I did is...
Well, that is how you made money.
No. 10 years ago, I helped women with the tax side and the technical side and the promotion of
their
profiles.
Well, they work for you.
The promotion of their profiles on certain websites. And I said about this, and I said, I haven't been involved with it for 7 years. There's about 10 or 15,000 women in this city who do that job now. And the fact that I had I dipped my toe in it 10 years ago isn't even significant.
Andrew did not just dip his toes in webcam. Both Tates have claimed that they became multi-millionaires by working in the webcam industry.
I became
You use women. This is why Fresh and Fit got demonetized. This is the reason why Pearly Things get demonetized. This is why when you exploit women and children, it will come back onto you. Did I get a donation I did not see? Oh, wait. That was hold on a second. That was a stream element. Hold on a second. Space and Goats, thank you so much. Using Streamlabs for you, Tree. When I hear Tate speak, I feel like I'm at the club and I need to cover my drink. Also, you gotta do that Also, you got to do that to Reverdia LeMayo. It's the truth. She admitted it. She just said it wasn't with Tate. She lying. Thank you so much for the $3. She lying. She lying, though. She lying. She lying her ass off. Reverdia, no. He talking about he gave her all that money for Rev. It said Rev OnlyFans. So he done snitched on her. He just snitched on her, Space and Goats. You need to get on her. Tell her to get right with Jesus. Okay? Confess your sins, you heathen. All right? For the kingdom of God awaits you. All right, let's get back over here.
His toes in webcam. Both Tates have claimed that they became multi-millionaires by working in the webcam industry.
I became a multi-millionaire. I did this by creating a webcam studio.
I first became a multimillionaire by running a webcam studio.
They didn't just dip their toes in it. They were neck deep in the
See, let me tell you something. This is, and I have to say something that's probably not going to be politically correct, but it's going to be the truth. Okay? It's going to be the truth. This is an ego thing that is common in black men. And I think they got this from their ain't shit daddy. Because all this snitching, I don't understand it. Space and Ghost with another $3. Jesus can't help you if you work with Tate Rev. Uh-oh, Reverend, did you hear that? Jesus can't help you if you work with Andrew Tate. You must confess your sins, get anointed. All right? Turn to God. So said Space and Ghosts. Thank you so much for the $3 again. Hold on, I always lose my. Okay, here we go. So this is what was I saying?
By working in the webcam industry.
I became a multi.
Oh, so when you make money exploiting women and children, you will crash and burn just the same. So these men and Pearl, who could be trans, I'm not sure. Anyway, these men have used women, have exploited women. They could not become millionaires without women. So if it was women that you use to make millions, it will be women that will make you broke. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I want you to understand, you can't sit up here and go against that which you came from. You just can't do it. But I can also say the same for women who attack men. Okay? These feminist organizations, remember the Sarkeesian chick, remember the other girl, there was so many on them, and look at where they are now. Look at where they're nobodies. They're basically, unless they invested that money, they can't work again ever. So the same men hating women, saying they too. Now I will say they had a long run. I was like, how long we got to deal with these idiots? I don't know what that's about. I don't know why the feminists had a longer run than, well, maybe I do. Man, if I really want to be honest, I kind of know why. But the feminist movement had a longer run than the red pill community. Okay. I just noticed your shirt tree. I like it. It's hella cute. Oh, well, thank you. I was trying to put on the long sleeves today because it's a little chilly. Pearl is not a man. Good luck getting Black Jesus. He left to get he left to go get some Newports. When I get if I ask Black Jesus is not gonna forgive none of y'all heathens, okay? All right, sorry about that. Let's rewind this just a little bit.
Isn't even significant.
I'm only
Andrew did not just dip his toes in webcam. Both Tates have claimed that they became multi-millionaires by working in the webcam industry.
I became a multi-millionaire. I did this by creating a webcam studio.
I first became a multimillionaire by running a webcam studio.
They didn't just dip their toes in it. They were neck deep in the webcam industry.
We should just start fucking hammering the webcam game.
For a very long time.
I created a system that allowed me to convince girls to do this, allowed me to retain 100% control of their income. I know how to make sure the girl can't run away.
And over time, I just built up this big little empire of webcam girls. At one point, I had 4 locations, 75 girls working for me.
And here's a video from April 5th, 2021, where Tate talks about hiring 20 more girls during the pandemic to work on cam. And that as COVID was coming to an end, he would keep 5 or 6 of his main girls.
When Corona came, I scaled it back up, right? Because Corona came, it was locked.
Some guy, he's real cool. He's a black male. He wanted me to let him know he's very educated. He has several degrees, and he said treat all. And I want you, listen. Our adored black person in here, we got several of them, and Gray Pill is one of them. Okay, we got Z. And I'm not going to name all the black males in here, but we got several black males in here that we love, right? So I am not against black men, okay? Let me just say that. I don't know why y'all think. It's just that I just clown y'all when people from your group start acting dumb. Oh, that was you, Anthony. Ha ha, hi. Anyway, he sent me a video of this guy tearing up. Lily, I'm gonna send you the link to this video of that English guy who's trying to get into the red pill, or I guess you could say he's trying to he's being interviewed. Oh, and Nigerian. Okay, I forgot that you're black. Well, no, I didn't. I just forgot about you. Troy Francis, thank you. Lily, I'm gonna send you the video that he sent me. It's really good. I don't like this guy right here, by the way. I don't like him. But this guy right here made a really good video. Made a really good video about Troy Francis. And it was pretty good, actually. So I'm gonna send it to you because I know we were working on collecting receipts on it. But Anthony C gave me the video, and it was a really good video. So thank you, Anthony C, for that. That was a really good video. I'll be sure to send it to Lily.
Down, my casinos were closed, so I lost an income.
Sorry, let's rewind this a little bit.
At one point, I had 4 locations, 75 girls working for me.
And here's a video from April 5th, 2021, where Tate talks about hiring 20 more girls during the pandemic to work on cam. And that as COVID was coming to an end, he would keep 5 or 6 of his main girls.
Yep. When Corona came, I scaled it back up, right? Because Corona came, it was locked down. My casinos were closed, so I lost an income. That closed, and I thought, well, everyone's at home bored. Let me get the webcam going again. So I got 20 more girls online. We scaled that back up to $300,000 or $400,000 a month. So I got back into the game hard. But now we're coming towards the end of Corona. I'm going to keep like 5 or 6 of my main girls.
And in addition to that,
so you see it. Anthony, thank you so much for the sub. Gang, gang. Welcome to the Cookie Club. Welcome to the membership. So glad for you to join. And here's the thing. Look at this fool talking about something. I still kept 5. You know what I'm saying? So you were still doing it when Corona was over, and they basically raided you the first time in April of 2022.
Online, we scaled that back up to $300,000 or $400,000 a month. So I got back into the game hard. But now we're coming towards the end of Corona. I'm going to keep like 5 or 6 of my main girls.
And in addition to that, according to a witness statement in the case files, there was at least one girl working in 2022 on webcam. He also has tweets from 2020 bragging about the money that he was making on webcam. And of course, he was also running OnlyFans during the pandemic.
For the last 2 to 3 years, I've been making money on OnlyFans from its inception all the way up till now. Currently filming this during the COVID pandemic.
Did you know what Loverboy method means? Being nice. He was nice and polite and kind, and they really liked him as a person. And he told them how to do TikTok.
But that's not what the
He's a
Loverboy.
Loverboy.
That's not.
Of course it is.
Andrew, that's not what the Loverboy method is.
Absolutely it is.
The Loverboy method is where perpetrators woo victims with the prospect of a loving relationship until they can be forced into abusive situations or a form of slavery.
This is garbage.
Now, the Loverboy method means lover boys or Romeo pimps are human traffickers who usually operate by trying to make young girls or boys fall in love with them. Once they have the victims under their influence, they exploit them, for instance, in the sex industry.
God, if you ladies kept your legs closed, you wouldn't be a victim of this. You would not be a victim of this. This is what I want you. You would not be a victim of this if you kept your legs closed. If you kept your legs closed. Because then they got you wide open talking about something. You want to be my wife? You want to be my wife? You want my wife? Girl, honey, if you ain't got no daggone sparkles on your daggone ring, then don't even sit up here and take them daggone words. Stop listening to promises and only pay attention to actions. This is how, and this is the weakness of a lot of women. Okay, they get caught up. Anita, that's right, that's what it is, Eric, as Anita Sarkeesian. They get caught up in the words of the fantasies. Oh, girl, when I get when I get that record deal, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen any day now. You know what I'm saying? Diddy and Ice Cube and Drake, Drake gonna be working on it right now. And once they give me the call, yo, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna bring you up, girl, cause you was there for me from the beginning. Yeah, I sure did put a lot of money into you because I knew that you was going to be big. I ain't going to forget, girl. I ain't going to forget. When I get up there, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. It'll never happen. You put more money into him, more money into him, Barbara the Builder. Putting more money into him, and now you going broke. And then when you go broke and he can't eat, and now he gone from eating pork chops to romaine noodles, then he going to leave you for another pick me or Barbara the Builder. Yeah, I saw that. I don't talk about Diddy because he's from the dark side. So I don't do y'all know I don't do Negro news.
When you saw the logs of the web chats between people from the war room to each other, a lot of it made disturbing reading. Were you disturbed by it when you read that?
Firstly, a lot of that is bullshit. A lot of that's
Why would he be disturbed, Piers? He was the main one saying it, you idiot. God, I hate Piers Morgan. I really hate him. I never liked him. I never was on his side. I never took him seriously. He's such an idiot. This is a terrible interview.
Secondly,
You think that literally those logs are fake?
absolutely. A lot of them are fake. Secondly,
Were you disturbed by anything you read?
No, because none of it's real. There's 4,000 members inside. If you're telling me that amongst 4,000 members with 24-hour chats 7 days a week for the last 5 years, they managed to find 2 guys talking locker room talk, and that somehow offends the world, then nobody understands how the world works. That's not why I was in jail. It's nothing to do with the war room.
Wrong again. The war room chats have been verified by multiple sources, including other war room members, and are part of the case. The prosecutor dedicated volume number...
By the way, I was the first one to break this information. Hold on, let me pat myself on the back. When they put him in jail, I said, hey guys, not only are they going to get the girls to testify against him, but they also have a couple of the men who were in the war room who are also going to testify against them. And so, of course, his simps like, see, what are you going to testify against? Ain't nothing happened. All he was doing is talking about how we need to promote him on TikTok. I said, no. That's not the war room. The war room is the PhD where you had to pay, I think it was $6,000. I think you had to pay $6,000. That's the war room.
75 specifically to the war room and the content that's been extracted and exported from the war room. They transcribed and translated all of that content, and it's part of the war room. Total, there's around 50 gigabytes or more of war room chat leaks, and they are, unfortunately for Mr. Tate, all real, and they are recent.
All people who go to festivals are stupid. It is peasantry. I've never been to a festival in my life. All festivals are peasantry. Anybody who goes, I do not associate with. I've never been to one in my life. I never will. My first ever concert ever. Never been before. Or festival or whatever it is.
To be clear, you've never been to one.
Correct.
Andrew Tate, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
This man just lies. This man tells so many lies. And when you do as many interviews you're doing as he's doing, you can't keep up with your lie. Yeah, Brianna Wu was another part of them too. That's true, Eric. And look, it took a long time to bring them girls down. Like, here it is, Fresh and Fit only had a 2-year run on YouTube. Man, them girls were online for a good 5 years, maybe a little longer. All right, here's another one. This one, she's calling herself now borderline genius, but this used to be prayers and thoughts. Not players and thoughts, prayers and thoughts. I haven't seen this one. So let's watch this one. We're gonna watch this cold, but she's real good. She's real good. Starting a thread in response to video, Piers Morgan, I dare Piers to retweet Team Matrix. Here's mine, part 1 and 2. Okay, this is number 2. We already seen this. I am going to listen to this. Oh, no. There we go. Sorry. She has a part 2 right here. Part 2, second try. Okay, so let's look at this.
It's been, nearly a year since we last sat down together. Very
Wow.
different time. It was in my London studio. And 8 days after that, you got arrested. What's the year been like for you?
It's certainly been an interesting one. I've been constrained this entire year. I spent 93 days in a Romanian dungeon, 5 months locked in my house, and now I'm restrained within the country of Romania. So it's certainly been a turbulent time.
The moment you got arrested, it was all pretty dramatic. The video came out, the world saw it, a lot of people smashing into your home. Did you have any inkling, warning that something like this may happen?
I knew it. I kept saying before I was arrested on every single podcast I did, I said, you get 3 lives in the world. The first life, they're going to cancel you, they're going to slander you, they're going to delete your
1, plan to be canceled by pushing boundaries. 2, graping and trafficking is a good reason. 3, only Tristan would care.
access to social media so you can't defend yourself. The second life, they're going to try and put you in jail for no reason. And if you continue to speak against the power, they're going to assassinate you. I knew I was on my second life. I kept saying it. I knew it was coming. I didn't know the bullshit reason they used, but I found out once I was in a cell.
Is there a way I can slow this down? Let's do it like that, okay.
I was arrested on the 27th of December, so because of Christmas and New Year's and other problems, they couldn't even translate my paperwork for 2 weeks. So for the first 2 weeks I was in a prison cell, I had no idea why. I was given papers in Romanian. I could read human trafficking, I understood, but I was like, human trafficking who, when, what? None of this makes sense. I waited 2 entire weeks inside of my cell before I was given an English translation, and then I realized exactly how ridiculous the whole case was. Just to clarify, I am accused of helping my friends get big on TikTok. That is what
Imagine calling the women that you abused, that you made get tattoos or you branded them, you know, like cattle. You called them your friends. Imagine the women that you sent your bottom bead to torture, to tear their stitches after getting surgery for breast augmentation. Imagine calling them your friends. Could you imagine? That's like me calling Pearly Thing my friend. Well, you know, me and Miss Pearly Things, we friends, okay? Could you imagine? He talks faster when he's lying.
I'm accused of. I told some girls I know how to post on TikTok to become viral when I was at the time the most viral person on the planet. And they are saying I'm a human trafficker for that reason. It is insane.
You in jail. What was that like?
Romanian jail is not English jail.
You describe it. What was the cell like?
I have to be careful what I say because I don't want to insult the Romanian justice system.
Yeah, because you already insulted him by saying, yeah, you know, I want to be able to grape. You know what I'm saying? So Romania has the most laxest grape laws ever. You know what I'm saying? I want to do what I want. They're the most corrupt country in the world, you know? I remember whenever if I have my lawyer ever get me arrested, I'm going to say, get me out. Who do I have to pay? And I can pay anybody, the prosecutor, the judge. I can do anything I want because, you know, Romania is corrupt. And all I got to do is pay anything I want. So now, after he done said all that, now he want to sit up here and act like, oh, I got to be careful. I got to be careful. I got to be careful what I say about Romania.
Which I'm still beholden to. However, it's exactly as bad as people would expect it to be. Luckily, it was in the winter, so the cockroaches were not too bad.
Did you get emotional? Did you shed tears in your cell?
I'm an emotional man. I think men are hyper emotional. We just have to control it. I was extremely busy inside of my jail cell. It's difficult for me to answer the question because it was an interesting frame of mind. I knew that God was watching and I had to perform. It's very difficult for me to go through life saying I'm the top G, I'm this, I'm that, and speak about mental resilience and mental toughness, and then the second I'm thrown inside of a solitary confinement cell, cower out. I'm not a coward and I'm not a liar.
But you cried.
There were tears that ran down my face, but I did not cry.
You cried. There were tears that ran down my face, but I didn't cry.
You are coping and seething.
Woo! There were tears that was rolling down my face, but I did not cry. This is the best one I love already.
It's very difficult for me to go through life saying I'm the top G, I'm this, I'm that, and speak about mental resilience and mental toughness, and then the second I'm thrown inside of a solitary confinement cell, cower out. I'm not a coward and I'm not a liar.
But you cried.
There were tears that ran down my face, but I did not cry.
I mean, that's crying.
I would disagree.
When you found out what they were alleging you'd done, sexual assault, exploitation, and so on, what did you feel about that? What was your first reaction?
Well, the fact that you're not accused of a sex crime or of violence, which I think most people don't really understand.
Yep.
And they can look it up.
Yep.
I mean, but you're not actually accused of rape, selling anyone, pimping.
Correct.
Okay.
God, I hate Tucker, dude. I'll never trust. Listen, I was already on the fence with Tucker as it is. But boy, right now, after this interview with Tate, and he did it again, second time, I was like, nah. Tucker is compromised. Can never trust Tucker ever again.
That right there raises a lot of questions.
Was the standard playbook. The standard playbook for anybody who speaks up against power is sexual exploitation. Isn't that the normal one they go to? Can't we name like 10 or 15 people right now they hit them with this exact same garbage?
I mean, to be clear, I don't know if you're guilty or not.
I do.
You're perfectly entitled to say that, and you know. Right?
Of course I know.
But I don't know, and I will await any trial that comes. Going back to jail, how are you treated by other people?
Everybody in jail was extremely apologetic. All of the staff, the police officers, everyone who worked in jail, the person who served me my meal.
Okay, that was not true. They had to put him in solitary confinement because of the native Romanian prisoners in there who heard him talk crap about the country, their country, as a matter of fact. So the reason why Tristan did not have to go into solitary confinement is because Tristan didn't say these things about Romania. It was Big Mouth Andrew over here who said all those things about Romania. So they were about to, mess him up. From my understanding, they did, saying, and then the guards were able to separate them. And because he is a high profile case, they put him in solitary confinement. And that's the reason why he was separated from his brother, because they did not like him for the most part. Also, they was afraid that the mafia was going to kill him, so there's that.
Everybody was very sorry for what happened to me. They made it very clear they knew it was garbage, and they were
Yeah, you're just
apologetic.
lying. You're just lying.
Like, listen, you got too big. I'm sorry. This is how things work. Sorry, here's me. Nobody had any real problem with me. None of the prisoners had a problem with me. And please understand, the day I was arrested, which is a year ago, every single bank account that I have was frozen. All of my assets were taken. I haven't had a dollar of money
10
since January.
cars taken, I think.
15.
15 cars and how many properties?
15 cars, 6 properties, 20 diamond watches, gold bars, cash, land, every single bank account, millions and millions and
What was
millions
the total
of dollars.
value of everything they seized?
16, 17 million?
Pounds?
Yeah. And they took all of it. And I still don't have access to any of these things.
I mean, as we're doing this interview, you're expecting to hear sometime today as to whether you may get those possessions back. Is it all or nothing? Do you get it all
No,
back
he ain't getting them back. He ain't getting them back.
or nothing?
Correct. As we sit here, the judge is deciding whether I get all of my items returned or I get none of them returned. And truthfully, under the law, I should have never had them taken in the first place. So we're going to see what the judge decides.
Yeah, you should, because you have purchased them by doing illegal activities. That's how it works over there, and that's how it works in America too. You understand that if you are a drug dealer and you purchase homes, you purchase cars, you get all these material possessions, everything you have gotten from when the feds or the local police can prove when you started entering into illegal activities, whether it was fraud, drug dealing, human trafficking, doesn't matter, then that is when you basically, you lose everything that was purchased during that time period. So yeah, you got to prove that you, and the thing about it, you got to prove that you pay for these things through legal means, which you can't.
A lot of the cars were under company names. Some of those companies I don't own. Some of those cars I was borrowing, or they were lent to me. I have a lot of friends with very rich cars, and very nice cars. So there are people in England who borrowed me a car, and I decal have it, and they say, well, that's not even your car. How do I get it back? And I'm like, ask a judge.
He's lying. What was this? Was this the Tucker? Hold on. Which interview was this? Was this the Tucker Carlson interview? Because this wasn't Candace Owens' interview. He had a white jacket on. This has to be the Tucker Carlson one, right? This has to be the Tucker Carlson one, because boy, he lined his butt off on this one.
With very rich cars, and very nice cars. So there are people in England who borrowed me a car, and I decal have it, and they say, well, that's not even your car. How do I get it back? And I'm like, ask a judge. I have to put my faith within the Romanian judicial system. I have no other choice. I'm not a coward. I'm not going to run.
When you were released from jail after about 3 months, what was that feeling like?
My brother and I were in the same cell at that time. We were extremely happy.
You come out of prison, you've got no ability to access any of your assets. How have you been functioning financially since then?
I tell you how he's been functioning. I got the answer to this one, okay? Tate still got his simps. Tate still got his simps sending money to an indirect account, and that account is basically sending money to either one of his bodyguards or his lawyer or something like that. So Tate, even though Tate got all that stuff confiscated, Tate still has money, not as much money like he used to, but he still got a lot of money being funneled into him from his simps. Also, this new non-profit to help the people of Gaza, because Palestine don't exist. All these people from Gaza, he's saying, like, give to this money because I'm going to give a quadrillion, trillion, billion dollars. And so his simps like, yo, man, I want to help them too. How do I give money? And so they sit up here and give these clowns money, the link to go ahead and donate it. And that's going to Andrew Tate and his stupid brother Tristan. Stupid people, boy, I swear.
I believe in prayer, and I trust in God.
Well, prayer doesn't pay the bill.
God has been paying my bill so far, it seems. It's amazing how far faith can take you. It's often when you have absolutely...
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Whose God are you talking about? And by the way, ain't nobody paying your bills but you, Negro, okay? You paying your own bills.
Nothing left, people turn to faith, but you should turn to faith first, and you should believe in God when things are good, and He will be there when times are bad.
You said earlier, who are these women? Well, there are 7 named in the indictment.
Yeah, have you seen the videos of them on the internet saying we're not victims? They made us be victims. We told them
Well,
we
that
were
will all
victims.
presumably be analysed in a trial. Do you know when the trial may be?
I have no idea.
Romanian authorities' prosecution files accuse you of using verbal and physical abuse to keep women in line, taking 50%, I believe, of the women's online income. Well, I believe that.
It's really 70% there, it appears. Once again, these people don't even do their due diligence.
It could vary, could be up to 80%. Is that right?
No, they accuse me of exploiting women who did TikTok. The same women who say we were not exploited. He just told us how to do TikTok. Also, in the prosecution file, if you want to talk about it, there's not a single bank transfer. There's not a single piece of evidence for any money. So I'm accused of making money from TikTok, but they haven't found any money. There's no money, and the victims are saying, I didn't exploit them to do TikTok. The whole thing is a joke. I was in jail because I spoke against power, because I told the truth about COVID, because I told the truth about the war in Ukraine, because I told the truth about all of these things.
I don't understand why people would want to put you in jail for giving your opinion.
I'm gonna show you a good trick that Andrew Tate did, and this stupid Mayo Mike fell for it. So
could be up to 80%. Is that right?
No,
watch this.
They accuse me of exploiting.
So he's gonna go on a rant, and then he deflect to a controversial area about the Matrix and COVID, and Piers bit the bait.
women who did TikTok.
We're talking about, yes, you did make money from exploiting women for your personal webcam business, including OnlyFans. That's the topic you're supposed to be on. So he's going to go on a big irate animated rant and then flip over to he's going to flip over to TikTok, COVID and stuff.
Same women who say we were not exploited, he just told us how to do TikTok. Also, in the prosecution file, if you want to talk about it, there's not a single bank transfer. There's not a single piece of evidence for any money. So I'm accused of making money from TikTok, but they haven't found any money. There's no money, and the victims are saying, I didn't exploit them to do TikTok. The whole thing is a joke. I was in jail because I spoke against power, because I told the truth about COVID, because I told the truth about the war in Ukraine.
So this is the deflection. And so Pierce forgot all the other stuff he said. Now he's going to address this part. Don't fall for these tricks, ladies and gentlemen. This is an easy trick people fall for. And it's gish, what is called gish galloping. Don't fall for that.
I told the truth about all of these things.
I don't understand why people would want to put you in jail for giving your opinions about COVID or Ukraine. Why would they?
Why wouldn't they?
Well, why would they? Why would they say that Andrew Tate's opinion is so important on Ukraine that we have to put him in jail? I don't buy that.
Okay, because I was the most Googled man on the planet, and I had a huge affinity with the most troublesome demographic for the Matrix, which is the young masculine youth, the people who you need to die in wars, the people who you need to psyop into being slaves to build the roads while telling them that they're not allowed a point of view and they're not allowed an opinion on anything. And I was saying things which was going against the narrative. And the Matrix, the way it operates is it uses the MSM.
You are not important for anybody to care what you think, stupid Andrew Tate.
Not good for us, but are good for them. And I was sitting there unplugging it.
What is the Matrix?
Also, I like to think, and this is one of the things I do say.
Okay, this is an interview with Candace, because he wore white with Candace.
Twitter detectives, Twitter internet detectives, advanced forensic detectives on the planet. Twitter detectives, Twitter internet detectives with years of effort. If the worst they can drag up is me talking about women in a slightly derogatory way, I'm kind of happy with that. Twitter detectives, Twitter internet detectives, advanced forensic detectives on the planet. Twitter detectives, Twitter internet detectives.
There are a bunch of people who can come up with studies from the sky to say anything they want them to say, so they can use the MSM to purport garbage inside of people's minds. So you end up locked in your house, clapping for the NHS like a performing seal, injecting yourself with experimental poison for the 9th time. It's a lie.
What was that?
Inside of people's minds. So you end up locked in your house, clapping for the NHS like a performing seal, injecting yourself with experimental poison for the...
Very happy to have receipt. Tate got vaccinated? No way! No way! No way he got vaccinated! This clown got vaccinated! He's just like Sneeko! Oh my, I never thought I'd get to a stage where I would be literally shocked, but here I am. Here I am. Here I am. I'm like, wait a minute, dude, you kept talking about the Matrix. You kept talking about the Matrix doing this and doing that. Oh my God, he got, no. Tracks. That's good, you're not surprised. That means you can't get, listen, I am not afraid to tell you guys I'm shocked by this. I'm not afraid to tell you I am literally shocked by this. Me too, Itsy Bitsy. I was like, oh, well, he keep talking about, because Sneeko did the same thing. Oh yeah, y'all part of the Matrix. Y'all part of the Matrix. Y'all did this, y'all did that. You know what I'm saying? Only a stupid person do this, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. And he got vaccinated. No, Courtney. This is way before the inmates. You're wrong. Sorry, sweetie. No. This is from his old account. This account is way before he was incarcerated. See, when Tate went to jail, he was under Cobra Tate. This account was back in 2020. This is an old account. That means he got it right when everybody else was getting it. Huh. Oh, my bad. Sorry. This says, January 2021. My bad. This is January 2021. Oh my God, dude, I'm so shocked. Okay, come on. I'm gonna continue playing this. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
The 9th time. It's a lie. There was no reason to lock everyone in their house. More people died from missed cancer appointments than anyone ever died of COVID. People always got the sniffles before COVID, and they've always got it since.
Well, I think a smart guy like you actually believes that.
Of course, I
and that's
absolutely
one of my problems,
believe that.
One of my problems I have with you is that I think you are intelligent, but I think you also adopt positions.
What? You think he's what? He's not intelligent. He's an idiot.
That you know are going to get the anti-matrix mob inflamed, and it's just these all-encompassing views you have. COVID was a load of nonsense. Vaccines are all dangerous and killing more people than they
Never
say.
said that. I said the COVID vaccine.
Well, COVID vaccine. Let me ask you about the lover boy method. So the suggestion is that you and your brother and others, let's talk about you. That you deploy the lover boy method, where you would make women fall in love with you. You would then persuade them to do webcam stuff, right?
TikTok.
Okay, but wait, let's call it webcam stuff, right?
No, let's not call it that. The indictment is about TikTok.
No, it's not. It's about your webcam business and OnlyFans. See, look, Rev OnlyFans. That's Revenia's OnlyFans goddamn account.
What would you make the women do? Or what would they do with you?
I don't make anybody do anything.
You don't do as I say. Don't say English, proper English, no Slovak.
Okay, I look like I'm gonna get demonetized. I'm definitely not gonna play that. And because that showed up, I'm not even gonna try to monetize this video. I'm gonna leave the monetization off. Only time you can beat her up without going to jail is during sex. You think I'm passionate, but really I just don't like you. He's telling the truth right here. He's telling the truth right here. Men who don't like you are not going to wait months to have sex with you, ladies. That's why I said, keep your damn legs closed. Keep your damn legs closed.
Being mean to them, so what can we do? Let's use the lover boy method. If I was abusive and mean, they wouldn't say lover boy method. You know what lover boy method means? Being nice. He was nice and polite and kind, and they really liked him as a person, and he told them how to do TikTok.
That's not what the
He's
lover
a lover boy.
boy.
Of course it is.
Andrew, that's not what the lover boy method is.
Absolutely it is.
The lover
No,
boy
it's
method
not.
is where perpetrators woo victims with the prospect of a loving relationship until they can be forced into abusive situations or a form of slavery.
This is garbage.
That's actually what it means.
The lover boy method is being nice to people so that you work together, effectively what they're trying to say here. I was nice to girls who asked me for TikTok advice, and they saying it's the lover boy
See,
method.
this is what I'm saying. I would have come out that you were manipulative to girls. You were not nice. You were manipulative. You want to sit up pour syrup over a plate of shit and want to call it pancakes. You were manipulating them. You did not love them. You even said on numerous occasions that you don't want to have sex with these women. You don't like them. You just have to get them to love you so you can control them. I don't understand why this man will not basically challenge him on this.
I didn't beat them into doing TikTok. I didn't force them. I didn't threaten them. In fact, I was like, yeah, you're very pretty.
You did threaten them, actually. You did threaten them. They got that on record, too.
Pretty famous.
Was there any element of coercion?
How can there be an element? What does that even mean? Let's be professionals here. What does that even mean?
What do you think coercion means?
I was coerced into this interview. You came along to me and said...
You weren't coerced into this interview.
Yes, I was.
Well, don't tell me. The bullying
Yes.
MSM said, Andrew, you've got to do an interview.
No, you
and
used...
I'm going to fly all the way to Romania to do it.
You didn't do that. You used the lover boy method. You said, sir...
The lover boy method?
Yep. Andrew, this is going to be a very interesting interview. We had a good one last time. You're a nice guy. We have some interesting conversations.
I didn't say you were a nice
I'm going to
guy.
come along.
Wait a minute.
We're going to make some money from this interview.
Wait a minute.
Money will be made...
This is the typical... I'm going to be loud and talk over you so that you can't say the truth and debunk me. So you got to call people out. You got to say, hey, stop yelling, because you're only yelling and you're only interrupting me because you know I'm right and I'm going to make you look stupid. When somebody does this to you, call them out. Like, why are you yelling? Why are you interrupting me? Why are you basically raising your voice? I don't understand. Why can't you let me finish saying what I got to say? Or what are you afraid of? You know what I'm saying? This is what he's doing. He's acting like a damn clown at this moment.
on both sides. You rubberboyed me and you stole the profit.
Wait, a website, Hustlers University, offering courses teaching husbands and boyfriends how to get their partners.
Absolutely false. The Hustlers University, which you can go to now, actually, we've changed the domain, it's university.com, is a school which teaches modern wealth creation methods. We teach people how to make websites, we teach people e-com.
Why did you call it a PhD, pimping hose degree?
No, you're talking about an old video which was made satirical.
Why did you call it that? Oh, that's satire.
Of course it was. Well, if you.
Why'd you help him? Oh, it was satire. No, it wasn't satire. This is what I'm saying. I don't trust neither. Piers Morgan is a piece of shit, just like Andrew Tate, dude. I mean, just what I'm saying. He's more than the weirdo, Robert. These people right here, he's just basically giving them just a little pushback, but not as much pushback. He don't call him out on his blatant lies, and he let him get away with so much shit.
If you just
This was a terrible interview, actually. That's why I don't like watching Piers Morgan interview. Here's why when he went on Pearl, that was just a rare thing. When he went on Pearl about the Juice song, that's when I was like, wait a minute, Piers is attacking Pearl, but then he made up for it and allowed her to come back in on 3 more times.
Sites and it teaches.
There's only one reason I'm asking you. Only reason I'm asking you. You've repeatedly said in interviews since you were arrested that you have never categorized yourself as a pimp. You don't think you're a pimp, right?
Well, what about all the rappers? Did you ask Ice Cube if he's a pimp and a murderer?
No, what about him? Don't do what aboutism. I would have stopped like, no. Don't do what aboutism. I'm talking about you and only you. Stop moving the goalposts. Don't do what aboutism. I want to hear about you. What about you? You called yourself a pimp. You said you would never refer to yourself as that. Why did you do it?
A drug dealer?
Most people don't know my history. People know I sold a little bit of drugs.
Jay-Z sold crack.
24, 25, I sold drugs. I didn't really like selling drugs. I've got a PhD.
I'm not interviewing them. I'm asking you whether you have at any stage in the last 15 years been a pimp.
Of course I've not been a pimp. I've said I'm a pimp. I've said I'm an astronaut. I've said I'm a cowboy. I've said I'm the strongest man in the world. I've said I'm James Bond. Throw me in jail.
The fuck her so she obeys me. I don't give a shit about having sex with beautiful women. I fuck them so they listen to me. So I can get what I actually want, which is not them. It's a means to an end. Every single Bond girl was exploited.
Yeah, this is the video. This is the video right here. This is a good one. This is him actually admitting that he's just used sex to manipulate women.
That's exactly what I do. When I watch a Bond film and I see him basically pimp a bitch, to me that speaks to my heart.
I'm going to have to defend Bond. James Bond, bitch. You cannot compare James Bond to the bullshit that you do. Say what you want about womanizing, but at least James Bond had some game. James Bond was also an assassin. He was a spy. He had skills. Okay? He was deadly. He was handsome. He had game. All right? I don't know what you're talking about. Something. He wasn't exploiting not one woman. He didn't exploit one woman. I was like, what James Bond movie did you see? What? I said to myself, like, what? So this is a false comparison because James Bond didn't exploit any of his women.
There. I've done that. Anyone who's followed me long enough knows that I first made my $1 million with a webcam business. I have met beautiful women with a good personality and thought she will make me money. I have to fuck this bitch. I don't want to have sex with her. I just need the money.
Are you just
Did you hear that? I don't want to have sex with her. I need the money. I don't want to have sex with her. I need the money. They're going to jail. I'm telling you. Now, the thing is how long they're going to be in jail. That's the question. That's the question. I want to know how long is he going to be in jail. But he going to jail. He going to be found guilty.
Okay. I deserve it. 9 years ago, I made a joke on the internet.
So here's my question. Are you a fantasist?
I'm not a fantasist.
Do you have a persona that's just not you?
Of course not. I am me.
Well, if you are you, why would you repeatedly call yourself a pimp and then now say you've never been a pimp?
I exaggerated on the internet 9 years ago for comedic effect. I'd walk into a nightclub and there'd be girls at my table like every other man who walks to a nightclub and I'd say, pimp it.
Lies. He lying.
No, put me in jail. 93 days was not enough with the cockroaches. I should go back. This is a matrix attack, Pierce.
I want to be clear to you, I'm not preempting your guilt. I've come here with a completely open mind. You've been charged with serious offences, but I am not going to judge you because I'm not a judge.
Because you're an idiot! You don't know much about the damn case. You softballing him. You want him to come in and do another interview with you. That's the only reason why you're doing this, idiot. I hate Pierce Morgan. I hate him.
This is not a courtroom, right? But it's interesting to me that one of the biggest charges against you is that you're a misogynist. And you've always said, I'm not a misogynist. And the last time I interviewed you, you said, well, I may have said some things that, may have been misconstrued. But even in the last week, you've tweeted some stuff, which I'm not even sure if you're aware as you tweet this stuff, how it sounds.
Read it.
Okay. Okay, let's read. This is quite a long one.
Sure.
But I think it's important to read it to get a sense of how you view women.
Absolutely.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cool it down. I don't think we're gonna watch the part 2 part. Hold on. How long is it? I can't wait to listen to this daggone. I can't wait to listen to this space right here. Let's see. I started at 10:20. Is that when I started at 10:20, 11, 12? Oh shoot. Okay. All right. We'll look at a little bit of this, and then we'll do a cool down.
Any woman I date does not have a job. Okay. So the woman you're with doesn't have a job.
No.
Okay. Do you date other women?
Sometimes.
And your partner's fine with that?
Obviously.
Pause to read. Can I tell you something? Yes. When you meet new girls, I bet they all want to change you into new man who will only be loyal to them. I'll never do it. I love you the way you are, and I'll be loyal to you. Doesn't matter who you F, because that's the man I fell in love. Blah, blah, blah. I'm a stupid idiot. I love you, Andrew Tate. You can do anything you want to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel sorry for some of these stupid girls. When they say stupid stuff like this, I don't feel sorry for them, dude. I don't. I'm sorry. I know you guys can feel sorry for them. I'm not going to feel sorry for them. I'm not even going to do it. I refuse. I refuse to feel sorry for these idiots.
Well, you think it's fine to be dating other women when you have a
I think we're consenting adults and everybody can make their own personal
Okay,
decisions.
fair enough. So your job is being my girlfriend, and now you're a millionaire. Congratulations. Behave and aim for the promotion to wife. The reason I read all that in detail was I don't think you understand quite how that comes over, because I think that is the purest definition of misogyny I've probably ever read.
Well, I don't think you understand. One, especially when I'm talking about the fact that women can't handle what men can do, etc. One, it's slightly sarcastic.
Oh, sorry. This is so fast. I see myself zoning out. Hold on.
Sarcastic tone.
So do you mean any of it?
No, I mean it.
Well,
but it's slightly sarcastic.
Well, sarcasm means you don't mean it.
No, I mean it. But it's slightly
You
sarcastic.
either mean it or you don't. It's either sarcastic or it's not.
I think a man should provide for a woman financially, completely and utterly. If she wants to work, if my partner were to say to me right now, I really feel like getting a job, it would make me happy, then I'll say work. But she doesn't have to. Her job is looking after the children, looking after me, and being as happy as possible. If I'm a misogynist for saying that I go through so much pain so that we can be financially secure, so I hope the woman I care about.
Listen, hold on. Ladies, listen to me. Any man who follows the red pill mentality is not a person of good moral fiber or intelligence. Because out of all of these men, except for Rollo and Richard Cooper, they've never been married. Richard Cooper's single. He's been divorced twice. Grandma Tomasi, his wife left him. He on his own. But here it is. I always want to know, how can unmarried people give marital advice? How could people who never had successful relationships give you relationship advice? I'm not saying that they can't. I'm just saying I don't take your opinion. I don't I don't take your opinion seriously. You have to know how. Listen, guys, if you and of course I'm projecting here. If you spent a lot of your time doing your single thing and you loved it, and then you decide to get in a relationship, that's a lot of compromise that you have to learn and also adjust to. And when these people who don't know how it is to be in a relationship, and these people don't understand that you change, your body change, his body change, and these guys want to sit up here and program women to think that, oh yeah, if she hits the wall when she gets in her 40s after having 3 kids, get yourself a new bitch. She should be able to. You a high value man. You should be okay with her cheating on you. And like stupid women only listen to this, but a man who listens to this and actually take this seriously, he's not worth your time. And I'm telling you, the kryptonite to them is keeping your legs closed. They cannot stand that. I could never listen to somebody who does not know about the trials and tribulations of being in a relationship, and you're going to turn around and tell me how to keep my marriage good? Dude, are you serious? I don't think so. Just like I can't listen to no broke person telling me how to make money. I can't listen to somebody who has 2,000 subscribers tell me how to hit 1 million. What? And it's like people just don't care no more. It's like, oh, you're saying things I like to hear. But this is why a lot of these red pill guys will literally die alone. Unfortunately, some of them may have some bastard kids along the way. But the thing about it is that these men are miserable and they project their miserable thing on me. I commented on Myron's thing, okay? And Myron, because Myron did a collab with Elijah Schaefer. Lily told me about the tweet. I forgot. I didn't even see it when I was responding to her. And so I responded, hey Tree, hey Tree, huss but my course. Oh, okay. Hey Tree, just but my course. Are you were so proud of that joke. You were so proud of that joke, weren't you, Gray Pill? It just didn't land, boo boo. Anyway, Elijah is a homosexual, by the way. Okay. So him and they do, and so I responded to his tweet. I was like, what did I say? 2 gay men. So I don't remember what I said, but if you go to my replies, you'll see what I said. I said something about, because I responded directly to Myron. I said 2 gay men doing a video collab together. How is this different than any other interracial gay porn? I'm sorry. I just like it. Right. So somebody responded underneath me saying, that's why y'all the least desirable. So here's this. This is the narrative. That's why y'all the most least desirable people. And I was gonna respond to him, but then when I went to his Twitter, he ain't never been in a relationship. He's one of these MGTOWs talking about something. I'm tired of these women. I can't wait to get my sex robot. Okay, these women they're gonna be obsolete. So here's a man who never had a woman. I was gonna say, but I got a husband. And if you think black women are the least desirable, you better tell Pornhub that. Boom, headshot. You better tell Pornhub. Shoot. Because for some reason, we are up there in the, hold on, I gotta go get that. There's I was shocked, by the way. I was shocked that Ebony is the third most requested category in porn. I'm not gonna monetize this video so I can say porn now. I was like, what? Oh, is it Ebony? I'm sorry. What did I say? Did I say something? Yeah. Ebony or black women, whatever. We are at number, what are the other two? I think, I don't remember. I promise you. I don't know. I was right. Okay. I don't remember because I was shocked that Ebony was number 3. I downloaded, hold on. I downloaded it on, hold on. Let me see if I downloaded it on this computer here. Let me see. Hold on. I downloaded it here. Oh my God, I download so much stuff on here. Okay, I'm not going to be able to find it. Okay, I'm not going to be able to find it on this computer because I download so much stuff on there. But its stepsister, probably. To tell you the truth, I don't know because I didn't look. I was just like, Ebony's number 3? Ebony's number 3? Sounds like least desirable my ass. But see, this is what I'm saying. Lonely, they sit up here and they say this narrative. Oh, women over 25 hit the wall. Oh, you can't have any baby after 35. Okay, when women can have babies, as long as you have your period, you can have a baby, right? And let's not forget, even if you decide to not have your own baby, you could have a surrogate. So they don't like the fact that they don't mention these facts about how science is more in our favor than theirs. They think that all these sex robots is going to make... No. I've said this and I'll stand by it, and I will never yield to this. If they want to think that sex robots and virtual reality will replace women, no, it will replace them, to where certain men will have the luxury of having a real woman. See, nothing will replace a real woman. Nothing. It will be to the point where it's a luxury to be married to a real woman, to be in a relationship with a real woman. Even if you're dealing with the sex industry, to have sex with a real woman. You know what I'm saying? If you are cheap, dusty, or some broke down redneck, then yeah, you get to have the robot, you get to have the sex doll. But it will be a certain caliber of men and a certain level of money where you get the real deal. That's what I see for the future. Their obsession with periods are creepy. Yeah, but their only obsession with it is because of the barely legal. These fuckers sit up here and say that a woman who has her first period at the age of 15 that's when she becomes a woman. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? When a woman has her period at 15, she becomes a woman. Do you know females have their period as early as 9 years old? So they're saying that when a woman has a menstrual, by the way, that comes from Islam, by the way. If a girl has a menstrual cycle, she is officially a woman. So if a girl has her period at 8 or 9, oh, so she's a woman now? A 10, she's a woman now? 11, 12, she's a woman now? They're just predators. They're just pedos. Yeah, you're right, Space and Goes. They are. So they are creeps. They're obsessed with periods because that's when they want to justify their pedophile behavior. Wow, Trax, you got yours at 10? Good gosh, girl. Has the woman had her blood? Tee Peter Griffin. I don't think I've ever seen that part of Family Guy. So, and then these clowns want to sit up here and say, here's another one. Here's another misnomer. Women are in their sexual prime in their early 20s. Nigga, what? So did they sit up here and say, you know what? If I had the time, oh my God, my heart goes out. Listen, my heart goes out to you ladies who had your period that early. I really feel sorry for you all. I had my period at the age of 14. I'm like, oh gosh, my heart goes out to you. Celine, I've heard $5. Thank you so much, gang gang. I've heard some of these fuckers say, if it bleeds, it can breed. Yeah, that's what they say. And then they want to sit up here and get mad, you know what I'm saying? When we sit up here and say, no, we're going to keep our legs closed. Or you're going to have to, what are you bringing to our table? I read that girls are getting them younger ages now. In my hometown, you expect a girl to get your period. They're getting them younger now because of the estrogen in the food now. That's why. They're getting them now because the food is different. The food that I consumed when I was a little girl is different than the food that my mom consumed when she was a little girl. Because my mom got her period at the age of 16. Okay, I got mine at the age of 14. So as you know, it's because of the food differently, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Kids are a lot, yeah, and because of the food. Guys, you don't understand. Like, in my entire ghetto neighborhood, there was only one fat kid. And we used to tease him because fat people was something unique to us. And he ended up losing weight because his mama got him a bike and he would ride that bike. He was so fascinated with that bike. And he ended up losing all that weight. And he was big. We called him Fat Albert's brother. Hey, it's Fat Albert's brother. And I'm going to sing a song for you. So it was something that was not the norm. And there was no such thing as childhood diabetes when I was growing up. There was a thing called sickle cell, but there was no such thing as childhood diabetes. So things just changed. It's because the food has changed. And you all need to learn how to... that's what I need. If you want to know what I need to get on you ladies about, it's cooking. It's cooking. I'm telling you, you guys got to learn how to cook. Holy shit. Who here does not know how to cook? Press 1. Press 2 if you know how to cook. And I mean, not no order and then you warm it up. I mean, you can cook from scratch. Oh, Eva. What you mean 1.9, Nina? Okay, most of the women in here know how to cook. This is if you want to know my biggest complaint with you women is you all not knowing how to cook. That's my biggest complaint. Oh! There's no excuse for you all not know how to cook. There's no excuse. And that's when you learn how to get healthy. That's when you start cooking healthy, is when you start cooking. And when you start making some new. I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all how I made me some low carb pancakes? My husband told them things up, honey. They were delicious. And now I'm learning. I don't like popcorn, even if I get GMO-free popcorn, because I don't like the kernels getting into my teeth. So I'm learning how to use cauliflower as a popcorn substitute. Celine, gang, $5. I made chicken parmesan from scratch with spaghetti all by myself. I can also make a good steak and mashed potatoes, baby. Okay. Listen, I hate picking my teeth with popcorn. I can't stand it. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm gonna use cauliflower. You can break up the cauliflower, and I haven't done it yet. I looked at the recipe online, and Skinny Pop still has the kernels. I tried the Skinny Pop. You still put the kernels in. You still get the kernels and stuff in there. Miss Sparkle said, "I'm a broke hoe. I cannot afford to go out. It's expensive though. I tell you that much." I'm actually cooking and preparing food right now for Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah, but Morgan, do you do it any other time outside of Thanksgiving? Really? I use cauliflower as a substitute for mashed potatoes. Yeah, you can use cauliflower rice. I did do that. Oh my God. We're so addicted to that. So cauliflower rice, cauliflower. I did the cauliflower mashed potatoes. I also made a pizza using cauliflower crust. I gotta balance out the almond flour in that. Still messing that up. My husband eat it anyway. But I think there's a way of making the cauliflower like a popcornish, and I gotta figure that out. You know what I'm saying? So, love cauliflower rice, cauliflower mashed potatoes. Yep, cauliflower. Cauliflower is the thing, baby. That's the thing, baby. I have a toddler, so I cook every meal for him. Oh, good for you, Morgan. Go ahead, girl. It is a superfood. It's a superfood that's filling, high in fiber. So it's something you ain't gonna gain weight off of. You know what I'm saying? So I just, I tried cauliflower rice. It's pretty good. Isn't it, Eric? See, you can take cauliflower rice, and for those who don't know understand how to do cauliflower rice, all you do is grate. You can take a food processor, or if you have one of those cheese graters, you can just grate the cheese, and then that's what the cauliflower rice. And you can add any kind of ingredients to it. It's so good. It's so good. I'm serious. Oh God, it's so good. How much do you spend on groceries? What do you mean? What are you trying to say? What, cauliflower is expensive? I don't even know how to compare cauliflower price to anything else though. I eat my vegetables. I eat my vegetables, okay? I spend about, I don't know what, should I be offended by that question? What time is it? Damn it! This is why I hate talking with you guys. I know, but that almond flour, I got almond flour. I used to use coconut flour, but coconut flour has the sugar level is a little too high still, so I stopped using coconut flour. So now I got almond flour, honey. So I use almond flour. And I made some delicious almond pancakes with it. Oh, I made an almond bread. Hold on. I made an almond burrito wrap. That was good. I made almond bread with it. Oh God. Dude, let me tell y'all something. I made almond bread and it was so good. I ate the whole damn thing and I felt so bad that I cooked another one for my husband and gave it to him. And he was like, "You want some, babe?" I like, nah, it's all for you. You made all that for me? Yeah, I did. See? He was like, "You love me so much." I said, "Yeah, I love you. Of course I'm gonna make that for you. You can have it all." And he ate all of it because it was so delicious. What I did was I put just a little bit of honey in it. Just a little bit of honey in I know you're not supposed to do that, but I did it. And it was like, I was like, "Oh my God." And I ate it. Now that's a great hustle. Isn't it a great hustle? I looked at that, I said, "Oh man, I ain't got nothing for my husband." I said, all right, let me make him another one. Let me make another one. And then let me pretend this is the first one I made. Nah, baby, you eat all of it. I made it just for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's a great hustle unless he watches you stream. Good thing he don't be watching me stream. Another thing that's good about me having these long streams, he lose interest. He's like, all you do is in there talk with those people, and he's like, and that Pearl woman, leave her alone. I mean, look at that face. Nature has already punished her enough. With that girl. You're just being a bully at this moment. So you don't even watch all my streams all the way through because they're so long. Oh God. Yeah, we gonna still Morgan, hello, gang, we still gonna go after Pearl. It's just that now that she got demonetized, it's like, well, you're not really relevant anymore. You're not relevant. You're not relevant anymore. So we can move on to other people like Myron Gaines, who's a homosexual, by the way. Amaru Fidel is a gay male. Okay, so I'm moving on to him now. So he's the next one on my list. So there's that. Like, so Pearl is like yesterday news, honey. She doesn't even matter. I was like, girl, you ain't making no money. You ain't making no money on Twitter. You ain't making no money on YouTube. You're no longer a threat. I will check in on you. What is this? She got demonetized. She didn't get that check. By the way, those of us who do YouTube, we got our check yesterday. So she didn't get one yesterday. So let's see, November, December, January, February. So we will check in on Pearl in February. Okay. We will check in and see if she gets remonetized. I don't know if she continued to do that. Okay. We'll do that. So, hey, happy Thanksgiving, ladies and gentlemen. Woohoo, happy Thanksgiving. Is there a happy Thanksgiving song? Because it's officially Thanksgiving here in the East Coast. Is there a Thanksgiving song? I don't know if there's a Thanksgiving song. Is she going to debate Sydney Watson or Lauren Southern? No, she ran away. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Gobble, gobble. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Gobble, gobble. Happy Thanksgiving, dear Tater Chats. In my YouTube kick and also on my website, treeoflogic.com. Happy Thanksgiving Day to you. Gobble, gobble. Shut up, Reveneer. That was not ghetto, you hating ass bitch. She is such a hater. Anyway, make this song a thing. I know, right? I sang it with my chest. Okay? Yeah, Sydney did a great video. I need to clip it but I didn't have time, so I took Lily's video and I retweeted it. Cause I just don't have time, man. Oh God, there's that. I got a Streamlab. Oh shoot, you sent the Streamlabs? I'm so sorry. Did I not listen to it? I didn't hear it. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, you sure did. My bad, Space and Goats. You said he just admitted crying like a bitch with that lie. Oh my God, how long ago did you send that tweet? Oh, that was almost an hour ago. I swear I didn't hear it. I swear I didn't hear it. I did not hear it, Space and Ghost. Dang. Probably being annoying. No, you said it several times. I did? Oh, you sent another one too. You sent I fell for this crap as a teen and a lot of bad things happened. I learned the hard way. Everyone needs to listen to you, Tree. Dang, how am I not listening? I did not hear any of these donations. Is it working? Hold on a second. No, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear I'm assuming it's a he because he used that meme of the. I mean, it could be a she, but he's using that RIP meme in the cemetery, which was a fake thing here. No, you told me. You did? I didn't see it. So there's that. All right, guys. I am logging off, and I don't think I'm gonna do a show tomorrow for my political channel. So that means I'm going to have to reschedule that. Ugh, goddamn. Because I end up doing a 6 o'clock in the morning show. I was supposed to do it last night, and I end up changing my mind and coming on 6 o'clock in the morning. Do you know I had a lot of people in my chat still in my political party? So I'm in my political one. So there's that. So good night, hold on. Let me switch over. Okay. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one. And I'll see you guys. Oh, Friday, we're going to do a react. We're going to react to another video, another dating video of Alex from Playing with Fire. So we're going to do a reaction this Friday. It's going to either be at 2 or 3. It's going to be at the afternoon. So it's another bonus stream. And then I'll see you guys on Saturday, of course. Whenever that happens. So thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate, loves you. So I'll see you on Friday afternoon. If you can't make it on Friday afternoon, I'll see you guys on Saturday. Later, taters. Bye. Mwah. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Be careful with the crazies out there and when they drinking and stuff like that. And don't get into arguments with your family. Just let them stew in their own misery. You know what I'm saying? Misery loves company. It's a happy day. Stay full and get the itis. Later, taters.